show, better stand up. Turn the mic on, turn the cams up. Max Powers, Dragon Wildcat in the cut. Green names ring out when it's time to talk tough.
Three-man podcast, turn that up. Max Dragon Wildcat, run that up. Hit that track, let it flood, go nuts. If you're hating, better hope your Wi-Fi cut. Three-man podcast, talk that talk.
Yeah, three-man show, better stand up. Turn the mic on, turn the cams up. Max Powers, Dragon Wildcat in the cut. Green names ring out when it's time to talk tough.
Three-man podcast, turn that up. Max Dragon Wildcat, run that up. Hit that track, let it flood, go nuts. If you're hating, better hope your Wi-Fi cut. Three-man podcast, talk that talk. Whole room shake every time they drop. You can clip this, share this, play it back. Three big mouths, one wild pack.
Max Powers, voice like a devil when he talking for hours. Got notes in his
Hey,
stats on tap. Turn rumors to facts, break caps on cap.
hello?
Charts in his eyes when the coins start crashing.
I can't hear you, Sean, if you're talking.
Too deep when the floor go flat. Wow, pack. Scratch that script, bring chaos back.
I can't hear you.
I know that dude. I know I was fixing it. Hey, what's up, bro?
Oh man.
The dragon is in the house!
Dom DeMarco.
Give me a bit. Give me like 5 minutes. I just finished grocery shopping.
All right.
Really? Serious? Grocery shopping? We could have put it off a little bit, but it's all right, man. We got some stuff to do. Don't even worry about it. We're going to talk about some stuff, man.
Sean, you
What?
know I'm a truck driver. You know if I could have put it off, I would have.
I know you would have, bro. Ain't nobody blaming nobody, bro. It is what it is. You know how it is now.
Nigga, stop lying. But not, stop lying.
No,
Now
for
you're
real.
lying. Now
No,
you're
we
lying.
we got room for mistakes, seeing that this is the my bad, I got an echo. We got room for mistakes, seeing that this is the start of the three-man podcast hemisphere, as I call it. So Dragon, what's up, man? How you been doing, man?
Man, things have been fantastic for me, bro.
I know you've been working your ass off.
Hell yeah, because man, when I tell you I open some days and then I'll turn around and close, and when I tell you I'm tired, bro, I be tired. But it pays off because now I'm tapping into several different languages at once. And since it's a constant feed of that, it works out for me in the end. Like me learning Persian.
Just don't burn your ass out, dog. Just don't burn out, bro.
Oh, I won't.
That's all I ask. Just don't burn out.
I'll make sure of that.
Mm-hmm. But real quick, while we're waiting on Max, let's look at a couple of bullshits I got up here, man. I don't even know what this is. Hold on, we're gonna see what this is. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna start with a little dating shit. We're gonna rant rave a little bit. Fuck it. It is what it is. And please, Dragon, if you feel you need to chime in, bruh. Here we go.
A woman requires a different level from y'all. Y'all will.
Who are you to require any different level? Who are you? Why do you think that I should spend more money on you because you have a vagina? Who are you?
I mean, what are you gonna spend it on then? Like, what are you?
I don't have to spend it on anything. Bills, things of an importance. You're one of those women who believe if I spend $500 on a date, that's more effort than me actually setting up something where we're able to actually spend time with each other and thinking about the environment that we're in and thinking about the place and how.
This dude has a very good point. This is what we've been trying to tell women for years, man. Look, stop being so focused on how much money we spend on a date. It's the experience that you should be focused on. We are meeting to have a date to see if we're going to make it past this. We have to see if we like each other. We have to see if there's some chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Got to see how we interact. Can we do a little banter? You can't do all that in no noisy restaurant, man. I think one of the best first dates anybody can have is, why don't you take your ass to the park? Take your ass to a coffee shop, a picnic. You can picnic at them. Like, I'm in the Atlanta area, right? So I go to Stone Mountain, Kennesaw Mountain. There's plenty of parks around here. Shit, if I meet a country girl, first date gonna be goddamn The first date gonna be down fishing. Fuck that. Cause I'm telling you, them country girls, boy, they like to hunt, they like to fish. I'm just saying, man. You got to do shit like that, dog. I mean, all this damn expensive dating and shit, that shit's stupid. Not for the first date. Not for the first date, lady. Now, if you show yourself approved, you make it to the second date, then shit, we can go to the Oceanair. We can go to damn STK. But really, it's a first date, that first dinner date, I still wouldn't take them to somewhere like, there used to be a place called Sambuca around here in Atlanta. Used to be a place called Ocean Prime. I think they closed that down too. I actually took a chick one time. It was her birthday. The Ocean Prime had 30 roses waiting for her on the fucking table. Ask me if I got in the booty that night.
Damn, did you?
Her birthday. Hell no.
Beta.
Hell no, dude. And it only took one time for me to realize I'd never do that shit again. There's some guys out here that's true betas. They do that shit every time. Like the dude that goes to my job, that works in my job.
Hey,
this nigga took a bitch to the fucking wine cellar, man, the wine country in Georgia. Took her to a fucking winery, dude.
Don't take what I said serious, bro, because I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro. That shit happened to me before too, bro.
It happens to us all, bro. But here's the thing: us alphas don't need but one time, two tops on two different women, not even on one woman. Two tops, and we done.
So it's like,
come on, bring that heat, man. Bring that heat, nigga. Bring that fucking like heat.
So
I'm ready for the ride,
bruh. Pause, nigga. Goddamn, nigga. Hold on,
pause,
nigga.
Pause. That's right. Pause.
Whoa.
Pause,
that nigga gay. I'm fucking with you. So.
I had to put that on there for you, bro. I had to put it on there for you, bro. Hey, I got this too.
Nigga, you gay.
Hey, Sean, I if I haven't said I appreciate you before, I appreciate you because I know it took you a minute to find that shit.
Not only did it take me a minute, I bought a fucking stream deck, nigga. That's how committed I am to our success.
I knew it took you a minute because the person who did that shit, he's not even the big content creator no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? One person in the chat. One person watching. Hey, show yourself.
To Mr. Bank Shot. It was Mr. Bank Shot. So all the people who wonder. So here's my thing, fellas. I have been there before. I have been there. I have done that. There's a rule that I went by that don't feed them until you screw them. Type of mentality.
Yeah, boy.
Now, that is if you're just casually dating situation.
Right.
That is not if you're looking for long-term relationships. Now, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, now you're going to move differently.
Mm-hmm.
It will require you to spend money, but prior towards that, you should be able to figure out what type of mindset this woman is.
Mm-hmm.
And so, one thing I realized by my journey of finding a good woman,
yep,
you be up straight front and forward. And I just be real. You be straight up front and forward, just like. She asks you what you're looking for. I'm marriage minded. I'm looking for a woman who's ready to be a wife, not who eventually wants to be a wife, who's ready to be a wife.
Exactly.
So
say that for me in the back, man. Please say that for me in the back.
I will say it again. What you say is you keep this shit straight up front and forward. Like, yo, I'm looking for a woman who's ready to be a wife. Now a woman who's I'll be looking for marriage sometime in the near future. No, who's ready to be a wife because of the fact that what she would do. It's like how men view virginity.
Mm-hmm.
If you just looking for sex as a man, you're not going to be talking to a virgin. because most men we respect virginity.
Okay.
So if we just trying to bust a woman down, we're not going to be looking for a virgin because you don't got time to teach her what to do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Not only you don't got time to teach her what to do, but at a certain point you will feel nasty about yourself dealing with a virgin, knowing that you was just looking for. You feel a little bit fucked up towards yourself when it comes to that. Now, everything ain't created equal. There's women that I knew who were virgin that wanted to deal with me because they were ready to lose their virginity and they wanted to deal with somebody who was experienced. Now, did them bitches wind up becoming hoes? Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Did they wind up becoming have I bust down a virgin? Not vagina wise, but ass wise. Hell yeah, I bust a virgin down. And put in her booty hole, you know. So
right.
you learn how to you
Go ahead, man.
you learn you should learn by like you should eventually learn how to deal with certain women, fellas. You should learn this shit. This shit ain't rocket science, nigga. It's called getting pussy, nigga. If you need somebody to hold your hand how to get pussy, nigga, if you need somebody to hold your goddamn hand on trying to get pussy, nigga, you ain't ready to get pussy, nigga. You should stay in the laboratory and figure it out.
Bruh.
But getting married, if you're a marriage-minded man, if you trying to find a woman to wife up, nigga, you do that shit. If you do it at a young age, that's cool. Because what she's going to get in life earlier is going to be, she's basically going to get sunshines and rainbows. She's supposed to use her beauty to get you in places where you can't get on your own as a young man.
And not use the booty.
Now, the older you get as a young man, the more her value tends to dwindle and yours start rising. That's the difference whenever you get with a woman at a young age, is that she's basically, when she turns 18, she's basically like a Lambo. She's a Lambo with high insurance, nigga.
God damn.
And that's best way I could explain it is basically you gave the keys to a 18-year-old. You gave the keys to 18-year-old you gave a Lambo to an 18-year-old. That's the best way I could explain it. Now, as a young man, you have that shitty first old car. That's what basically you are. You're that shitty first old car. God damn it, you gotta take it to the shop. You don't even know you're gonna make it to the goddamn shop, but hey. But when you get older, and if you're not married younger, when you get older, that's why you see people tend to start dating younger when they're older men, right? And so if you're an older man dating a younger woman, I'll be real with you, bruh. You're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for dinners. You're going to pay for that shit. Why? You should be able to afford it because you're financially experienced. Well, you should be financially more stable than a young buck. But also, you should not allow a 25-year-old woman to run game if you are 35 or 30 years plus experience in life. And so I don't see a lot of dudes who are dating what the women nowadays talking, dating age appropriate. Yeah, I don't see a lot of men doing that. And I don't see a lot of women doing that either. And so there's some things I do agree where some of these guys we shouldn't spend all this money try to get to try to get box yada yada yada. But when was the last time you heard? Have you ever you ever heard the saying "pussy ain't free"?
Yes, I have.
There's also another saying which I disagree with, but they say. Doesn't matter if you're wifing her up or you're paying a prostitute. you still paying for it. And the reason why I disagree with it, there's another saying to that. Yes, that is true. You're still paying for it. The difference is how I view you as a woman. I pay a hoe to leave, not to stay. But I pay my wife to stay, not to leave.
That is a bar. Y'all better be paying attention out there in the audience, man. Pay attention. Pay attention.
I promise you guys. I promise you, young man, like to all you young gentlemen out there, how you view a woman who's wifely material and how you view a whore is completely two different views. And it comes with two different types of protection. Because if I'm fucking a whore, or excuse me, my language, if I'm fucking a 305, a 304,
305,
and I don't see her as, yeah, that's what I meant, 304. If I'm messing with a 304 and I don't view her as wifey material, when it comes to my protection, she got to book a session. But when it comes to my old lady, shit, I'm full medallion, nigga. I'm about to ride out on this bitch ass nigga. You about to watch and see. This nigga I'm about to baptize this nigga. You watch and see. But yeah. I just had to cook real quick while I'm putting the groceries in the fucking refrigerator, nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We appreciate the breakdown, dog. Y'all see these gems that's been dropped right now? Straight gems. Let's keep it moving. If I get this bitch moving. Hold on.
Yeah, my hands smell like fish, nigga.
Your hands smell like fish.
Hell yeah, man. I just bought some tilapia. I'm eating the last of this rice before I go on the carnivore diet.
Feel you. I just got back on mine.
With the time and the temperature and how it's going to smell, things like that. You're focused on, well, I want to take pictures so I can put it on Instagram to show everybody that I have a man with money. Valentine's Day, I want to see the roses on the bed with the balloons and the flowers and the chocolate with my name in a balloon so everybody can see. Let me put it behind glass because
he just put every woman on social media on blast with that right. That's what they like to do, fellas. They like to put everything on social media just so people think they got it going on when they really don't.
It's not the importance of what this man did for me. It's how.
Go ahead, cook.
Could you say he put himself on blast too? It's because
maybe
you bought that, nigga. You attracted that.
Yep.
If that's the woman you pick, two things could be said about you. Like, well, shit, nigga, you the one that bought it too, nigga. You the one that, hey, she kind of showed you what type of woman she is, but you decided, man, here's the problem. And I kind of understand it now as I got older. Everybody believe their gangsta is something new and something different. Everybody believe their mouthpiece is better than the next man and don't realize sometimes your mouthpiece was the same as the last man. Oh, goddamn. That's a bar. Y'all don't hear that shit, boy? Ooh.
What bars?
That was a goddamn bar for... Well, so...
Bars.
What I'm going to say is this. It was one time I was dealing with this broad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking my game is just on 10, nigga. Finding out my game wasn't on 10. It was just, she was just easy. She was just an easy woman to get with.
God
and so
damn.
I'm thinking that, man, oh, she never fucked with a nigga like me. That's why this shit going easy and shit. And realizing I knew she was a hoe the whole entire time. I just didn't want to admit it.
Damn.
I just didn't want to admit it to myself that this bitch going for it. This bitch, she goddamn Walmart. She going for everybody, goddamn it.
to the highest bidder. To the highest bidder, bro.
Supposed to be sold to the highest bidder.
They get more and more transactional, fellas. You need to realize this.
Transaction. I don't have a fair exchange ain't no robbery.
It sure
The problem what we have is as men, is that we forget the rules of the game when it comes to the transactional shit. Is that it ain't yours? It's just you rented it out. You rented it out until the terms of your rental is done.
Right. I feel that.
Hmm.
I do feel that. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Where this shit at? God dang it. I'm doing a couple of things on the
How much money he spent so I can show the world that I have this type of man.
Well, that's
That's
how
why.
y'all are. Nobody appreciates something that they got for free. Y'all are that way. Men
Wait,
don't
what?
appreciate nothing they got. Men
Don't y'all love it when women try to tell you what men are like? Don't you just love it, folks? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Women do not study men to get men. They study money to get men. They study where the men that got the money hang out to get men, but they don't study men to get men. They stop at a very superficial level. They'll make sure they know where them guys at, but they don't make sure they know how to vet them properly. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel exactly what you're saying, Sean. I think it's kind of a little bit more fucked up. I think women study other women to try to get to try to think that what they I think women study other women and they assume because they study those other women that they know men through those
Right.
women's eyes. And they
Okay.
don't realize that you are studying a woman who's a bird.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That's right on point. That is right on point, man. I totally feel that. So, let's keep it pushing.
don't appreciate a woman that they got for free. To be honest, they only appreciate a woman they had to work for. And sometimes they.
What are you talking about? If you know everything and we don't, why are you coming up here asking me, and why are you struggling to find a man to do the things that you used to have?
I wasn't. I was just trying to see what men actually want. But like
I'm telling you, but you don't like the answer because it goes against what you believe. You believe that a man is valuable. You believe a man is valuable because he just got money to spend it on. You're a bottom of the barrel woman.
Ooh.
You're bought. You're a prostitute. A man can sleep with you if he got enough money. A man can't sleep with you because he has integrity. A man can't sleep with you because he's a good man, because he's a man of God, because he can teach you things and has wisdom. He can sleep with you because he can take you on a nice expensive dinner date and do it enough times where you feel like, you know what, this ain't got money, I'm gonna give him some pussy. You're a prostitute. You're a modern day prostitute. You just don't want to admit it.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If a woman requires a different level from y'all will.
Who are you to require?
That is crazy. He just bodied her, man. He just bodied her. That is crazy, man. Hey, but that's how it is sometimes with these women.
I got a question.
What's up? What's your
Have
question?
you ever met a man who got have you ever met a man who got pussy off of having good character?
No. Absolutely not.
The craziest thing is I have
What?
met many men who got pussy because they have good character. Do you know what the difference is?
What's the difference, bro?
Them bitches were wives.
Oh, well, yeah. Most definitely.
One of my homies, I ain't gonna put his business out there. I ain't gonna tell who it is. He fucked his wife the first night. His wife really didn't find him that attractive. But she was just like the character, his personality, the way he was with those kids. She was just like, I don't know what it was. It was something that just turned me on she was just like, turned me on, like, nigga. She was like, she smashed this dude, and that was his first time ever having sex.
Damn.
Smashed this dude. She said, fuck the condom, nigga.
Damn.
Smashed his ass, and they've been together ever since.
Well, that's good, man.
And
There's hope for us. Well, hope for men.
but that wasn't just an anomaly. That was something I have seen many times. But the difference is the race. The race of women was different. It was a white woman and a black man.
Right.
My other homeboy, he could make $100,000 a year for the next 20 fucking years, he will never touch his wife's fucking money because his wife is old fucking money. The family is a sponsor for a major race that happens in Kentucky every year. Not going to say what it was, and it just happened not too long ago. Shout out to Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican brothers who both came in first and second place. Could never touch his fucking money. And I remember I asked him a question. I was just like, bruh, how do you deal with it, knowing your wife got all this fucking money and nigga, we came from the hood, nigga. You was the only white boy in the hood, nigga. And how the fuck you deal with this shit? Like, don't you ever get like a little bit intimidated and all that shit? And he literally looked at me and was like, man, listen here, bruh. When this house that we lived in, her parents bought this shit as a wedding gift, nigga. But you want to hear something? I'm the man in this motherfucking house. Whenever she comes in the house, she drops all of that masculine woman shit at the front fucking door, and it's straight feminine wife when she get this motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about.
And the reason why is because her dad was the same way. Her dad came into he married into the money, just like him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's thinking that, oh shit, I gotta do a backseat, dude. Like he's like, nah, fuck that. You still a man at the end of the day. You are worth more. He was like, you as a man is worth more than money than she could ever fucking bring in.
Exactly.
And his wife, knowing his wife too, she will tell you that he's the man of this castle. But here's the difference. She makes the bread, she makes the bacon, she brings in all the fucking money. The end of the fucking day, she know who the king of the motherfucking castle is. But the difference is between us brothers, she's a white woman.
That did not surprise me, dog. That did not surprise
And the craziest thing is, he dealt with black women all his life before getting with his wife. The funny shit is, the first white woman he ever dated wound up being his wife.
Crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. Hey, I mean,
No,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say even the white boys know even the white boys deal with the same bullshit.
They do.
They like shit.
Even
the white boys who deal with nothing but black women deal with the same bullshit us brothers complain about. And so that's why I be telling some of you brothers, man, like this whole gender shit, you thinking a woman, she's going to treat a white man better, a black woman going to treat a white man better, nigga, please, she would treat that nigga the same.
Hey, it is a theory of mine. It's a theory of mine that black women that date white men or that get married to white men, most of those white men are pretty much betas. They pretty much betas. Like you don't see a strong white man with a black woman. I have never seen it. If y'all seen it, let me know. I haven't seen it at all. It don't happen. I mean, check that. Remember that chick on social media that she had like 2 kids and that big, tall, white, bald-headed man married her. Y'all know that couple?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You should see how she treats his ass, dude. And she like 5 foot like nothing, dude. 5 foot nothing. Treat his ass like shit. Talk all kind of. I mean, she talk all kind of shit to this dude. All kind of shit. And he just sit there and take it. And what's crazy is he ain't even got it like that. He didn't have it like that. But they'll sit there and tell you all day long, oh, I gotta have a man that make this. I gotta have a man make that. That man wasn't making shit. And she got with him thinking she had got her or something. No, shorty. It don't work like that. But let's go see what this is about here. Make sure I got the volume up.
Women supporting women is oftentimes covert sabotage. Like, women are incredibly competitive, perhaps even more than men, but they don't allow themselves to show it, so it all has to be under the table. I talked before about how there was that study where they found that female hairdressers will kind of like sabotage their client's haircut and tell them that they should get it really short if they think that their client is prettier than them.
Y'all hear this shit? Y'all hear this shit? And I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. It's been times when I've been around women, they'd be like, she thinks she the shit. It'd be a chick pass by, look better than them. Oh, they hate immediately. Immediately. It's happening, fellas.
So, the most hate I ever got from black women, bro, the most hate I have ever gotten from black women was when I brought a fine ass white girl with me to a basketball game
I bet you did.
in college.
You walked in that
And
bitch, man, and everybody saw you and they started hating.
well, she was the nerdy, ugly ducking looking chick.
Mm-hmm.
And so, this is when I went to a white college, but it was only like 7% black that went to the school.
Sound like
So I've been working on this one chick for the longest, bro. Finally got I was finally able I was finally able to grab the nerve up to ask her out and shit. And my bad, I had to hit my vape. Yeah, I finally got the nerve to ask her out. And I was surprised that she said, yeah, hell yeah. She was like, yeah, I would love to go out with you. Absolutely.
Wow.
And I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna tell you at the end first. The reason why me and her didn't make it, it was the fact that I felt like I was wasting her time.
Damn.
And not only I felt like I was wasting her time, I felt like, my life really wasn't going nowhere. And so I'm like, only thing I'm doing is wasting Shawty's time and basically adding up to her body count. And so I let her go. I let her go her separate. We went our separate ways.
That was very big of you, man. Very big of you.
So, well, I'm always been a bigger person, and I've always been that way. But it's just, yeah, fuck you, nigga. Always been like that. I really don't want to waste a woman's time and shit.
Right. I don't.
And so, I went from breaking up with chicks to just ghost bitches. That's a flaw of me that I had to look in myself to be like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I need to just go ahead, be a man, and just go ahead and tell these bitches the truth. Like, listen here, man, I can't fuck with you like that. But yeah, anyways, so
it's easier, dude.
Yeah, I smashed multiple times, and to this day, I really regret it because she goddamn came into some money, through her smartness and shit. But she was the quote unquote ugly duckling because you never seen her dress up. You never seen her dolled up. You never seen her on with makeup on. But when I see her, it was one day I looked at her and I was just like, oh shit, she kind of bad.
Don't you like those moments? I like those moments.
I was like, she bad. I was like, and I looked at her one day and it was one day I was flirting with her in class and shit. And I pulled her shirt back and I realized, I was like, yo, this bitch.
You pulled her shirt back. This had to be before the Me Too movement, man.
Bruh.
No, I mean, I grabbed her by her shirt. I was just fucking with her. She's like, stop it, Max, stop it.
Oh, that little banter, a little messing around, that little banter. That you got him when you can get that banter from him, bro.
So when I grabbed her by her shirt, I could see that she had a little bit of a flat stomach. but she had curves because she always wore baggy shit.
She did that on purpose.
And she always wore a sports bra. And
Really?
so she had some big ass titties.
Yeah, she was trying to keep them jokers down. She's trying to keep them down, boy.
So I told her, I was like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna go to a nice dinner and a movie and shit. But I was like, yo, where we going, you're gonna have to wear a dress. And she was like, oh, I got a dress. She's like, I got a dress. And she's like, do I have to wear 6-inch heels? She was like, I was like, you don't have to wear 6 inches, but if you got like 3-inch heels, I was like, I don't care. You ain't gonna be taller than me. She's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put my stilettos on then. I just bought me. I was like,
hey, dude, she wanted to get fucked. She want to get fucked, dog.
I was like, oh, okay, nigga. I went to her dorm and picked her out. I picked her up and shit.
Picked her out.
I was literally texting her. Was like, yo, where you at?
She was standing right.
I don't see you. Where you at? Man, she was standing right in front of me. I didn't recognize her.
Standing right in front of you. I was
just like, I was playing it cool. I was like, oh, okay, you look nice. You look nice. Yeah. In my mind, I was like, oh shit. My God, nigga, how the fuck did I pull this shit? Look, man. We went to dinner and all that shit. She was playing footsie with me. And she kind of like jerked me off a little bit during the movie and shit. And, you know, and she whispered in my ear, she was just like, you know, you're getting something tonight, right?
Do it, lady. Do it, lady.
I was like, oh, what? She was like, I don't even want to go to the game. We can say fuck the game and let's just go. Let's get a hotel room. And me and you we spend the night in the hotel room tonight. And I was just like, do it. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn, girl, I had to go to the game. I was like, I gotta be there, man, because I was like, it's my partner. He's playing, man, and he wants me to be there.
You gay.
And so, I still smashed that night. I still smashed.
I'm fucking with you. Oh, that's
good.
I'm glad for you, dog. I bet you was good, too.
And so, funny thing is, we got there a little late. It was first quarter and shit. And I walked right in during the middle of a timeout. I salute my nigga. He was just like, hey. Hey.
You got hate like a motherfucker.
Hey. And I'm walking up to the section I usually sit at. All my niggas like, hey, Cal, what's up, nigga? Hey, Nick, what's good, nigga?
I bet you that
what's
shit
good, nigga?
Good. I bet you that shit feel good.
I was like, hey, what's up? And I walked right past all the black chicks who was side-eyeing the fuck out of me.
And they was pissed off.
They was pissed because of the fact that all my homies had they were either white, Hispanic, Asian, and one of my homies had a black girl, but damn near they didn't like her because she was Dominican black and she had good hair.
Oh yeah.
And so they never fucked with her. They never fucked with her and all that shit. Even still to this day, whenever she put them hoes on blast, she was like, man, fuck y'all bitches didn't even like me fucking anyway because I'm a chocolate skinned sister with good fucking hair. Fuck y'all bitches. I was like, damn girl, but
I know, right?
All them bitches gave me side eye, gave me hell the rest of the semester. And I always like, oh, where your white girl at? I'm like, man, damn, y'all hating because she had ass and titties. I was like, damn, y'all be hating, bro.
Ass and titties.
And so
ass and titties.
It was funny because the dean, right after the game was over, I'm dapping up my homie on the middle of the court and shit. All the niggas hating on the basketball team, even fuck with me. They hating, nigga. Them niggas think they gonna pull my chick. I was like, man, step back, nigga. And so funny shit is that the funny shit is that them bitches did not like that she was fine as fuck.
Of course
Everybody
not.
didn't believe that was Ugly Betty. That was a nickname they gave her. But Ugly Betty, they didn't believe that was Ugly Betty and shit. Because Betty, she didn't have her glasses on, she had her contacts in, and she wore something tight.
Mm.
And the dean of students, you know, he was like, you know, I gotta write you up for this. But he was like, hey, that's a good
Write
one
you
though,
up.
bro. Yeah, we was at a Christian college.
Oh, okay.
Instead
Okay,
of
that makes sense.
instead of writing her up
Her
and
up,
me,
but
I
you
was
should
like,
write.
yeah, I was like, no, I was like, hey, I was the one I told to wear that. So it's on me, it's on me.
Well, see, that's the gentleman in you.
And so the whole entire time we was talking and shit. Now me and the Dean, only reason why he be writing me up, man, it was because I could come to his office, we could talk shop. That's basically it.
Oh, you know how they are, man. They're gonna be tough on the ones they really care about, dude, than the
Yeah.
ones that they don't care about. That's just how it
Well,
is, bro.
I used to tell the Dean, I was just like, I'm not really college material, man. Only reason why I came to college is to satisfy my mama and shit. But
Oh,
me
he
and
was
him, we
making you his
saw,
project, bro. He was making you his project.
yeah. But no, it was just like I always told him. I got a business idea. I'm running a business and all that. But he's always whenever I told him I'm dropping out, I'm leaving, he understood. He just understood where I was coming from and everything. He ain't like trying to fight me and all that shit. And still to this day, me and him, we talk once in the blue moons. Still to this day. He
That's
old as
cool,
fuck
man.
now.
That's
He's
cool,
old as
bro.
fuck. It's funny, he a passport bro too.
Hey, that reminds me, man. I was at the store the other day, and I don't know how we got on the subject. It was a dude. Oh, it was a dude in the store, and I keep meeting these guys that's either in a settlement, they separated, or either they're going through a divorce, or they just got divorced. Just like I met two dudes yesterday at the grocery store, just getting some shit I needed. One dude said, "I'm going through a settlement right now, man, and shit, that's my house. I bought that fucking house. Shit, she ain't gonna get that shit. She thinks she gonna be." I'm like, that's what you ought to do, bro. I said, make sure you get a male goddamn lawyer. I had to let him know. Please make sure you get a male lawyer. Cause boy, look at here. I got fucked. Pause. I got fucked by my female lawyer, man, that handled my case, man, had me messed up. And then the other dude, I'm in the parking lot, we talking. This dude said, yeah, man, I used to be married, man, but shoot, man, he's like, he agreed with me. He's like, man, when I told him, I said, shoot, man, these women nowadays, man, they tripping. I said, shit, it'd be better just go to DR and get a wife. He was like, that's what I'm talking about. So he had to be a passport pro. I used to be one too. It's rampant out here, folks. It is rampant out here.
So my truck driver, one of my truck driver buddies who drive for a leasing company that we deal with, he does all of their.
Oh, you went out, bro. You just dropped out. What the hell happened to Max? Okay, Max just dropped out. I don't know what's going on.
He literally
But huh?
dropped out. I said
He
I
just
have
dropped.
no idea. He just dropped out.
It's all good. He back. He back. He back.
Okay.
I don't know
I
what
don't know what
happened,
the fuck
man.
happened. I don't know what happened either. It was just like, click, gotta go. But it was one of who we deal with. He delivers the parts and all that shit. And he was talking about. He was like, man, I can't believe I got 4 more fucking years. I was like, 4 more years what? He was like, man, I'm retiring. I was like, what? Congratulations, bro. And I was just like, shit, what you gonna do? He was like, man, I'm thinking about traveling. Say, fucking travel, bro. I was like, man, hey, what do you think about travel? He was like, man, I don't know. He's like, something's been calling me to the southeast of Asia. He's like, I want to go to either the Philippines or Thailand. I was like, hey, bro, you ain't ready for Thailand, dude. He was like, what? What you mean? I was like, I've been to Thailand 2 times, bro. Yeah, I was like, the last time, no, I've been to Thailand 3 times. I was like, the last time, I almost didn't leave. I was about to say, fuck it.
Damn.
If it wasn't for my partner, if it wasn't for my partner who passed away, I would have never came back on some real shit. I had a job
I'm
offer
gonna
and
tell you like
everything.
this. I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I plan on going to Thailand one day. I don't know. It might be because I was gonna go to Colombia this summer, man. But I really do need to. I'm seeing a lot of like, I'm saving a lot of money right now, man, and I'm stacking a lot of money right now, more than I have before. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna stack a little bit. I might not go nowhere. I might go to Brazil for Carnival, dude. That's what I might do. Go to Ipanema Beach. That's one suggestion. Or just go to Thailand next year during the New Year's. Thailand New Year's.
I'll be real with you, bruh.
One of the
I
two.
will try to go to Thailand next year, bruh,
I ain't got to learn another
because
language.
I feel you don't have to. No, you don't have to learn another
That's what
language.
I'm saying. I got to learn at least a little conversational Portuguese to go to Brazil. But Thailand, that might be the move, dude. I ain't got to worry about no and there's no telling what's gonna happen by next spring. I might be out the hospital. I might be just doing this because I just got promoted today. I got promoted. I am a supervising agent now.
Congratulations. What? In the
I get more
hospital?
percentage. I get no. Fuck the hospital. I get more percentage of the my commission now, like another extra 10% or is it 5%? Something like 10 or 5% on commissions and stuff.
Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. And I just been being consistent. I haven't even sold no more. I've sold probably about, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I got one lady that's actually gonna stop fucking paying, but it's all good. But
Man, these
yeah,
crustables are good, boy.
you know what, I heard about that, but I'm trying to get some of the carnivore snacks, the ones that got the like dried up ribeye. I'm
Oh,
trying to get
nigga,
some
I'm
of that
talking
shit.
about peanut butter and jelly
I know you
sandwich.
are. I can't
Oh,
fuck with
okay.
that because I'm on that carnivore. I found out how to make
Uh,
carnivore buns without using any flour, dude. I use it's heavy cream powder. That shit works too. Anyway, let's get back to this shit.
so, let me finish
Close
real
G.
quick. So, my homie, he was like this, man. He's like, yeah, I might go out there to Thailand, but he's like, I ain't trying to get no wife, man. I was like, shit, a wife gonna find you, motherfucker.
So they
He was
like
like,
that.
it's like,
They find you. The wives find you over there, bro.
man, I was like this, bruh. I was like, it's gonna be a 10 that gonna make it hard for you to be like, man, I don't want to smash you forever. Like, like,
That's
so
wild.
some of the chicks, like it's a chick, what's her name? Pretty Puffin.
Mm-hmm.
You can pull her up if you want to. Show the brothers what she look like.
You said pretty what? Where is she on? What social media account?
Instagram.
Instagram. And you said her name's what again?
Pretty Pafan.
Pretty Fan. Pretty fan. You said pretty Fan.
Pafan.
Pashfan. Okay. P-A. Pretty Pafan.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I seen this chick.
Let me see.
I seen this chick before.
Show who she. If you don't mind showing the audience what she
I
look like.
sure will. I sure will, folks. Get ready. This is a pretty ass damn. Oh yeah, this the dude. He went over there and married this chick, right?
I hope not.
She's a dark skinned Thai chick.
I hope not.
Watch her move. Look at this motherfucker here. Why you say
I
you hope
hope
not?
not.
Cause you trying to
Nigga,
get it.
Nigga, before he was fucking with her, she was
Freelancer.
a lot of these bitches, yeah. It's
Well,
like
you said earlier a wife gonna find you, so I mean, damn, dude.
yeah, but you understand a lot of them. She has she's a former OnlyFans girl.
So you got to accept the bodies, huh?
She's a former OnlyFans girl, aka she was doing some form of porn. She was doing some form of porn before she got with homeboy. If homeboy don't know that shit, it is on him. Now, if he was doing this with her, then okay, that's cool. Hey, whatever floats your boat, have no problem with it. But I keep it a straight up beam. There's a lot of niggas who got girls out there in Thailand that was freelancers before they got with their girls, and I'm like, nigga, like I can't believe you married that bitch and got her pregnant. Like there's a nigga right now. He like I have a video of him. And I was just so disgusted because I was like, nigga, oh,
Bruh.
you really thought you was doing something, nigga? You was just like, hey. He literally said, all you niggas. He wasn't a passport, bro. He was.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Actually, no, he put it in the actually he did. Am I still breaking up now?
You good. You good now.
He did put it in the Passport Bro group. He actually put it in the Passport Bro group and with the chicks in the Dominican Republic Passport Bro group.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, oh, you don't realize you just wiped up a 304, bro? What the fuck wrong with you, bro?
That's crazy, man.
And he was kissing her and shit in the video. I was like,
No, God, please, no.
oh, I'm like, bruh, what are you doing, bruh?
Bruh.
I'm for real. I was like, bro, what the fuck you doing, dude? I'm like, no, I know this bitch, bro. I was like, bro, this bitch was getting smashed by. I was like, I think this was the chick that got the train ran on her because
No, God,
there was
please,
a little private party, and there was like 3 of them girls there and shit that was just getting fucked by dude after dude. Because they got paid to do that shit.
That's crazy, dog.
And I'm watching this nigga like, yeah, y'all can stay out her DMs now. And I was just like, no, nigga, no.
No, God, please, no.
Yeah, bro, but she right there, I know for sure she has she did corn.
Oh my God! Oh!
And so I don't know if her dude she with knows this shit.
I don't know either, dude. But he sure is proud of her ass. He's proud of her ass. Oh my God, he's proud of her ass.
He is like, remember, hey, I said this before. When they was talking shit about the Passport Bro move, some of the ladies talking shit about the Passport Bro movement. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I'm against the brothers and shit, you know. I was just like, yo, I'm sorry, but some of them ladies are speaking the truth. Some of them.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
I'm like, I don't agree with everything Antoine Daniels say about the Passport Bros, but I was like, some of this shit he says,
some of this shit true as fuck.
It's true as fuck. I hate to be the one to admit this shit, but I'm like, yo, y'all niggas bragging about paying for pussy, bro. That shit crazy, cuz.
They are bragging. They are fucking bragging. You right.
I'm like,
Yeah, boy.
man, not only that, then I'm like, some of you niggas cannot tell the difference between a woman who's genuinely being genuine with your ass and a woman who just going after your money. Because I had a nigga who tried to put a chick from Dominican Republic on blast, and I was like, shit, I know that chick. She's an actual. I was just like, she's an actual good woman. I was like, you think she's lying to you? Got it, nigga. He couldn't tell the difference between the woman was being genuine or the woman was trying to use him for money.
Wait a minute.
That's crazy.
You're getting carried away with them sound effects. Like,
I'm trying them out to see where they fit, dude.
yeah. Like you got them. You getting real carried. Well, yeah, I'm for real though. He could not tell the difference of if she was trying to run game on him, and she was being genuine with it. And I had I hit him in the comments. I was just like, hey, listen here, bro. I understand you had problems with some of the women down there, but I was like this, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. She a good woman, bro, that you putting on blast right now.
Gut punched his ass.
And he was just like, no, man, she trying to use me for a month. I was like, listen here, bro. I'm an advocate for brothers like you, bro. I'm an advocate for men. I'm like, she ain't like that, bro. She's just going through a very, very difficult time right now. Did she tell you everything she's going through? And he was like, no, she didn't. I was just like, well, she lost her mama, her dad, and her brother in a car accident.
Shit.
She's on. I was like this. I was like, bruh, she's in this world by herself now. She got nobody. And I was like, dog, she thought she had you, dude. And I was just like, if that what type of dude you are, it doesn't say a lot about her, but it says a lot about you, what type of man you are. And that's when he was just like, hold on, wait, you being for real? And I showed him the newspaper. It was in the newspaper. Because my girl showed me this shit.
Well, I hope he changed his ways and got back right with her, man.
No, they together. They together and shit. He just thought that I forgot what his name was. Damn, it starts with a B.
Well, don't put him on blast. Don't put him on.
No, I ain't gonna. But it starts with a B. Shit. But I forgot his name though. But I'm gonna have to look up and see the messenger and shit. But yeah, I kept it real with him and shit. He just couldn't tell the difference between if she was genuine or not. And I was like, nigga, she just lost everybody she loves in this world, nigga.
Guys, you gotta increase your vetting skills. You gotta be able to vet properly, guys. You have to.
I told him.
If you can't vet, don't even try them international chicks, because I'm gonna tell you like this. When it comes to international chicks, compared to like these modern Western chicks, America, Great Britain, it's easier to figure out who you shouldn't fuck with in America and Great Britain. When you go to places like Thailand, Philippines, DR, Colombia, some of them are going to be easier to figure out. But a lot of them, because they submissive and they've been taught a certain way and they're more traditional than these women in America. I'm not saying that there's not any modern women in these other countries, but the ones that are traditionally trained, brought up that way, but still looking to get some shit, they can fool your ass very easily. If you can't vet, boy, look at here. Them freelancers in Thailand, from what I've heard from Max, because he's been the only one in this group that's going. Hear from him.
I can tell you it's the opposite of around. It's actually the opposite. I don't know if you meant it that way, but you said it the opposite way.
Well, explain it. We might be talking the same way. Go ahead.
It's harder to tell the Western-minded women who's with you for you than it is to tell who's with you. It's harder to really tell over here. In the other countries, they are easily to discern. They're easy. It is not hard to figure out if she's with you for you and she's just with you for the money. You just have to get out of that goo goo gaga stage.
Okay.
That all doled eye stage. Because if you get out, once you get out of that, it's like this. Once you get in the mindset that I could pull a 10 easily, once you get into that mindset, then it is harder. It's like, remember we had a conversation a while ago and I was telling you, I was like, bruh, you could get bad evictions. I was like, honestly, you qualify. I was like, I was just like, it pissed me off is the fact that you putting your value lower than it actually really is. And I was like, dude, like example, Miss Dominican, I don't know what she looked like, but I know she probably bad. You qualify for that bitch. Miss Thailand, you qualify for this. Hold, my bad. Miss Thailand, whenever it was real biological women, Miss Thailand, yeah, you qualify for that bit. You feel me? And
I feel you.
so it's like, some of these dudes, they ain't used to pulling the bad bitch in the States. It's like a homie was just like he was trying to talk shit about me. And he was like, nigga, you going out in the country, you going out the other country trying to pull bitches and you can't even speak the language. I was like, nigga, I was pulling bitches in the United States, not gonna speak their language, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? My partner, shout out to D Nice. My partner D Nice, motherfucking mama was translating shit for me, nigga. And this was before we had flip phone. This was before you had translator on your fucking phone, nigga. Back then, nigga, I had to get on the goddamn desktops, nigga. Translate the bitch what she said, then you talking around 2006, 2007, nigga. The flip phones, nigga. When I had a flip phone, nigga, and a sidekick, nigga. I had to literally mainly translate, wasn't no copy and paste what it is now, nigga. I had to mainly translate this shit, type it on the internet, then the internet give me back the translation, then type what I wanted to say back and return, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I was doing that shit, nigga. And the bitch was bad in the motherfucker, nigga. She said she was top 20 Miss Columbia, nigga.
Damn.
Fuck this.
I bet
I
she
know
was
the
bad.
fuck. Oh, nigga, she was bad, nigga. Only part about it was she had a kid there.
So with the kid, what would
And
you
the
rank
part
her?
about it is, bruh, United States, she was an 8.
Okay.
She was fine. She was fine.
Had to be
You know,
gorgeous.
no,
Had to be gorgeous.
she was. I pulled her in I pulled her ass in Hempstead, New York. She was walking home. She was walking home to her fucking sister's house and shit. And I started pulling her, and I was just like, man, fuck that, nigga. El Telefona. I knew a little bit of Spanish. I was like, Telefona numbre. That was your fucking phone number. She knew what it was. She gave me she wrote her fucking number down on my fucking wrist, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that's how back in the day I'm talking about, nigga. We didn't even have phones like that, nigga. So she wrote this shit. My phone was dead, nigga. Only thing I had was a pen on me, nigga. She wrote her number down on my motherfucking wrist, nigga. I had to wait to get home. Yeah, nigga, I had to wait to get home in order to charge the phone up and shit. I told her, give me 5 hours. 5 hours later, nigga, I was hitting her ass up. And she knew I couldn't speak no. My homeboy mama fucking speaking for me and shit. She's translating and shit. And I was like this, what you doing tomorrow? And she was like, nothing. I told her, meet me at the same spot I met you at 7 o'clock. I'm taking you to dinner.
That's how you do it. She was so bad, he was like, fuck that shit, I'm taking you to dinner. No coffee, no goddamn. See, guys, you got to be able to judge that too now. If she bad, but at the same time, she nice, got great personality, you can skip the coffee shop. You can skip the park. I mean, I don't suggest it, but hey, you can do it. And you'll probably be rewarded for it.
And here the funny shit is, she's like, she told my homeboy's mom, I know what I'm going to say to him to respond. Can you give him the phone? She was like, I see Poppy. I was like,
that Poppy, boy, that Poppy.
Yeah,
black
nigga.
men. Let me tell you something.
In America,
I know we love our black women, and I ain't saying nothing bad right now about black women. I'm not gonna say anything bad about black women. I'm just saying, please, before you leave this earth, find you a Latina that likes you enough and calls you Poppy, that shit there, boy. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
and she
really,
pulled the
and
condom
means
off
it,
when I
and means
smashed.
it. She pulled the condom off, nigga.
Yeah, she pulled the condom off when we was smashing too, nigga.
Yeah, she wanted your babies, nigga.
No, she wanted my baby and shit. Only thing I understood her translation was fuck this condom. I wanted to feel all of this.
True, them Latinas, them fucking Latinas, nigga. I'm telling you. You know how they say once you go black, you never go back? Once you go bean, nigga, you know what I mean, goddamn it. Shit.
Once you go bean, nigga, you know what I mean,
You
nigga.
know what
Fuck,
I'm
that's
saying?
funny.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron James.
You are stupid, bro.
Once you go, once you go burrito, you ain't gonna know where to go, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Once you go burrito, you ain't going no Rito. Yeah,
Woo,
bro.
shit. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Oh,
Once you get some of that tortilla, man, look, you gonna want to see it, boy, every day, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Get that
hey,
torta.
Dragon, quick question. What part of the city you at? You stay in the north, south, east, or west?
I stay on the north side.
West or east?
North side.
North side. Ain't no west,
Okay.
east, it's north. He's straight north.
Yeah, straight north.
Probably give or take a radius of about 5 miles or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because I'm driving your way, nigga. and I'm coming from the pause. God damn it! I'm traveling from the north side, good sir.
Hey, let's continue on, man. Let's continue on.
Do this with relationship advice. They'll tell their friend, like, break up with that guy, you could do better, or like, no, you should explore, sleep around, you got all the time. Meanwhile, she's like 34, whatever. Instagram photos where they post and it's unhealthy, and then everyone's like, perfect the way you are, don't change anything, love you so much. It's like, I don't know, it seems blatantly obvious there's a nefarious energy. Women supporting women.
I can see that. I can see women telling women, oh, girl, you don't need to improve. You don't need to lose no weight. I can see them saying that shit so a woman wouldn't lose no fucking weight so they'll still look better than that chick. I can see that shit.
Yeah, it's because of competition, bro.
Yeah, that's why these chicks out here wearing these lashes, wearing these goddamn raptor claws, got these damn hair helmets. It's because they competing with each other to see who can look best on social media.
It's when I tell women this: do not get your advice from a woman who is not in a happily, not put emphasis. She has to be in a happily long-term relationship. That's usually marriage or a relationship that they've been together at least 10 years. And they're happily, she's happy about it. Like if she's in a relationship, if she's a girlfriend for 10 years, and you ask her, aren't you afraid of not being married to him? She's just like, and if she hits you with the, well, I don't want to be married either. He doesn't want to be married. I don't want to pressure him, yada, yada, yada. That woman is happy where she's at. And that man is happy where their relationship at. And technically they're married in common law. So it's whatever. And so if they're not in a happily long-term relationship, you cannot get your advice from anybody else. Or you get it from men, maybe who are a little bit older and a little bit wiser. You get your relationship advice from them. But if you get your relationship advice from older women who out here single, if you get your relationship advice from women your age who's single, you got to understand all of them bitches are in competition with you. Not only they in competition with you, but they will literally feed you bullshit just so they can watch you fail.
Exactly. You listen to them, you might as well just be prepared to.
You didn't choose to be single.
You ain't choose to be single. Your ass is goddamn fishing for goddamn the low hanging fruit in the dating market because your ass does not qualify. How Brandon Jamal say you don't qualify? He used to say that shit a lot. You don't qualify. You don't qualify.
That's Kevin Samuel says. You don't qualify. You don't qualify. And so,
Nope.
If you pick that type of, if you get that information from like men are, believe it or not, men tend to be honest.
That's your name, Derrick Jackson.
No, Derrick Jackson, he was actually honest. He was just honest in a narcissistic way. He was talking about himself in a third fucking person, you sick fuck. Remember how he knew all of this information about these fuck boys and shit, right?
Because he lived a life.
And you realize he was talking about himself in third person. He was talking about the bullshit men do. Men, they will have a whole wife at home and still trying to fuck you. He was talking about himself.
Talking about himself.
Men, they will have a woman who loves the hell out of them and they will treat them like shit. Talking about him in the third person, nigga, fuck that nigga. Derrick Jackson, bitch ass, nigga. And this nigga,
y'all women still listen to him. Y'all women still listen to him. He still got followers, bruh. He still got followers, bruh.
He actually gaining followers, right?
Yeah. Ladies, what is going on? Why y'all like that? Why y'all don't listen to nobody? Like, that's what, I mean, I nip that shit in the bud with my daughter right now. I'm telling her right now, look, all you gotta do is smile and be nice. Just smile and be nice, sweetheart. You get anything you want. And I tell her, respect men, respect your brothers. I'm gonna start training her about how to deal with boys in regards to her brothers. I already been doing this with her brothers. Like, I told y'all about that time I was in the car with my kids, man, and my youngest son, I confronted him about having a girlfriend in elementary school. Now, he is in the second grade now. He'll be in the third grade next year. This is when he was in the second grade. And I was like, dude, I heard you got a girlfriend. He's like, yeah. I said, what's going to happen if she get mad at you and don't want to be with you no more? This little nigga been listening to a nigga. He said, oh, I'll just get another one. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he made me so proud that day, dog.
That's a proud moment.
Oh my God, dog. And already recently, dude, like both my sons, all my kids play soccer. But my little girl, I already know. I'm gonna see her little showcase in gymnastics soon. She got a showcase coming up. I'm telling you right now, that's her sport. Cause she in soccer last year, she scored like four goals a game, a couple of games. This year she ain't try at all. Cause I know how my daughter is. She's one of them people that's like, when she finds something she like, fuck everything else. She won't do shit else. My sons, though, they'll try everything. And they've been in soccer this year, man. They've had, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 games. Dude, my son Noah, he's got 13 goals on the season, bro. And he ain't even dribbling the ball. He ain't even doing what he's supposed to. He just making kicks from like half fucking field and shit. And they got a shorter field, of course. Yeah, what's up?
Wait till she get I pray she good at it, but also I pray you start making bank now, nigga, because she get good at it, nigga.
Gymnastics is expensive. I know. You know how I know? You know how I know? You know how I know, Max? My sister was in gymnastics from the time she was 8 to the time she was a freshman in high school, and she made it to the level that you have to make it to before you make it to the Olympic level. She made it
Junior
to
Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she didn't go to Junior Olympics, but she made it to the level where you compete where you qualify for the Junior Olympics. She made it to that level.
She stopped?
Yeah, dude. She started doing track and cheerleading. She got too tall. She's 5'5". And generally you want your gymnast to be short. and very petite.
Yeah.
My
Like,
sister started. My sister was shaped. She was like built like. I want to say, imagine. What's the girl that won all them gold medals, man, in the Olympics?
Simone Biles.
Imagine Simone Biles, but like 5 inches, 6 inches taller.
Yeah.
That was my sister at the latter years of her career. Now, when she was like in her I want to say from like the middle school years, she was Simone Biles size then. You feel me? So
Simone Biles
basically,
pissed me off.
yeah, I know, man. We ain't gonna get on that, man. But all I was gonna say was my youngest son Noah, who doesn't dribble worth a fuck. He can stop. He has skills, but he always likes to take that one kick. He want to make that one kick. He don't have the patience. He's made 13 goals this season. My son that dribbles, like this dude is so cool. Like, dude, I want to show a video right now. I would show this shit, but I think you got to block out kids' faces and shit. I mean, it's far off. Dude,
Yeah,
this
you gotta
dude
block
would-
kids' faces out.
Okay, what if it's far off?
Still gotta block their faces out.
Okay, so my son, man, when I tell you this dude, he will get past the ball, and he will dribble. He will fake a nigga out, break a nigga ankles, my nigga, and kick that shit and score, dog. He was practicing. He's a striker. His coach had him at defense at the first game. He said, no. You're gonna be a striker the rest of the year. His coach has a soccer academy. I'm putting both of my sons in that shit. I want them to play football, and my oldest son wants to play anyway. But all right, dude, if you can get a scholarship on soccer, dude, I know what kind of school you're going to go to. You're going to go to a school with funding. You're going to go to a school with backing.
Nah,
you're going to go to a school that's got to have a diverse student body that you can deal with the world. Because I went to HBCU, and I'm not knocking my HBCU. I'm not knocking it. I got great education there. But you get used to just being around black folks at a HBCU. I'm not knocking education at HBCUs. I'm just saying if you've been around black folk all your life, and then you go to HBCU and you back around black folk all that time too, you start getting indoctrinated with shit that just really doesn't make any damn fucking sense. Like this whole white supremacy bullshit. You get indoctrinated with that shit. I went to a predominantly white high school, so I know how to be around other races. We had Mexicans, we had white folks, we had Asians.
Don't listen now, nephews. Don't listen to your daddy. Listen to your Uncle Max. What we gonna do is we about to get this paper. We gonna get you into the junior academy and the premium leagues. So
well, they could get into the Atlanta United Junior Academy, I think, when they get into middle school.
15.
If I'm not mistaken.
15th when it comes to premium leagues.
So cool.
They make about 36,000 euros.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, Max. I'm gonna send y'all the videos sometime after we get off today. I'm telling you, my son Josh Dog.
Actually, hold on. That was back then. That shit probably about 75 now, thousand euros.
What would they have to do? Go, where would they have to go? They have to go overseas.
It depends. It depends how good your son is. If your son really fucking good, like he's really good, he'd be amazing.
He scored at least 2-3 goals. He scored 2-3 goals a fucking.
Well, I'm talking about like when he gets a little bit. How old is he?
He 10 and he's scoring. He's the smallest on the team.
So 5 more years.
2-3 goals
5
a game,
years.
dog.
So
2-3 goals a game, my nigga. And they had to evaluate the 10-year-olds. You have to be evaluated in a recreation league at 10 years old. So in other words, you're not just going to any team. They have to pick from you like a draft. They have to look at all the shit and they got to say, look, okay, he can go to your team. He can go to your team, da-da-da. So they had to do all that. He was the best in the fucking evaluation, dog, in the fucking league, dog, in the city, nigga.
So I'll keep your son. I'll make sure if he's good like that, I'll make sure he's
going to an academy in the summer. In the summer, he's going to an academy.
I'll make sure, he keep on training because I'll be real with you, bro. The highest I've seen so far from a kid coming out of an academy, 15 years old, they were making about $1 million a year. Oh, my bad, €1 million a year.
Let's see what that is.
And so that's like what, 1.5?
I'm about to find out right now how much that shit is in American, dude. Hold on 1 second. You said how many euros?
$1 million. That was one
A
of the
million
best kids I
euros.
seen. He was making about €1 million.
That's 1.168 million USD.
And he's making at
Almost
15
100,
years old.
almost 1.2. That's like 1.2 million.
Yeah, and so you talking about 15 years old making that shit.
How was he? How was he?
And
I feel you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know his
it's
mom
it's
is gonna want
because
him to stop, finish college. I know his mom's
it's
gonna
what
want him to
they
finish.
it's because of scouting. They like there's probably your scout have already scouted your son already. If he's that good and you're talking about city, there's a
We haven't
scout who
heard
already
anything
probably
yet. It's just
no, you're
Rec
not gonna
League 10U. It's just Rec League 10U, bro. I think
yeah,
he'll get
nigga.
attention when he gets into middle school. This is
I still don't
elementary.
mean that. I don't mean like nigga. I was 12 years old and I had high school. I have high schools already scouting me. I was 12.
That's all right.
And so, yeah, you're talking about what they do is they scout and they keep tabs on the kids until they keep tabs on. You tend to. The problem was with me is we kept moving around and shit, and so it was hard for keeping track with me. But you seem like you're more of a stable. You don't keep them in the same area.
Right.
And so they keep tabs on the kids and watch their development and growth throughout the years, right?
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna research
so
that, dude.
around
I think I'm gonna
that
reach out to somebody.
13-year-old mark, that's when they start hitting their that's when they start really hitting puberty and shit. That's when they start doing a actual profile on him.
Okay.
In a scouting profile, man, because the main reason why I said youth academy in the premium leagues is they basically do their development there and they develop the kids in the premium leagues, in the youth premium leagues. And so that's where you hit the 17U, like the 15, 17U premium leagues and shit. And I think you have to be the minimum age just to go into the premium leagues is 16.
Damn,
16, 17, depends when his birthday falls. And so you're talking about by the time your son be 20 years old, he could be a multimillionaire if he's really good at it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got something I'm gonna get from my house, dog. It's for my personal fitness, but I'm really thinking about getting this and having my sons work on it because, as you know, when it comes to working out and physical conditioning, you don't want to start resistance training with weights too soon because you'll stunt their growth. However, I found this on Amazon. I'm gonna get for myself. It's a pull up, pull down, dip, ab leg raise machine. You see how this shit is? And it's got resistance bands. It's got resistance bands to do cable crossovers and seated row, and pull down. So I'm gonna get that for myself, and I'm gonna have my sons do the pull up. I'm gonna have them do dips, and I'm gonna have them do leg raises because that's body weight stuff is really good for kids to start out. They can start out as young as they start moving and walking.
Keep them focused on the calisthenics. If you keep them focused on the calisthenics, just no weight resistance yet. No weight resistance.
Body mechanics.
Just if it ain't their body, don't do it at all because and this is before I got good. I used to be phenomenal at I used to be phenomenal at soccer. So I used to be a goalie. And so the reason why I'm no longer a goalie is that the coach figured out that I was better at football than when I was. I had to choose between soccer or football, and I chose football. Then instead of soccer, instead of I picked up another. I got into the band. Then they made me choose between band and football. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm choosing football." Then I went from football to being a wrestler, then wrestling to track. I was a
Right.
3-star. I was a athlete in 3 different sports year round. But what you do is have them do calisthenics,
I'm gonna get them.
but
I got the ladder and I got the hurdles.
conditioning
Mm-hmm.
is what I would recommend when I say every other week, have them do conditioning when it comes to long distance conditioning and also long distance conditioning and also have them do like fast sprinting, fast
Mm-hmm.
short pace
I
conditioning.
got him running. I'm gonna have him running hit this hill over here by my apartment. I'm having him running this hill. Sprint
But
up the
you
hill, go down. Sprint up the hill, go
do
down.
that only once a week. I mean, like
Yeah,
you do
that's
that once every other
every
week.
other week. Yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna have him on the pull up bar
Or
and the dips and shit every other week.
because what I tell you is it will not only it will have them light years ahead of other kids, but they not only it will have light years ahead of other kids, but they won't get they will build durability over time doing it that way, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. Because if you do it, oh god damn, oh my god, that must have been a pot fill I must have went by. Woo! Oh shit, that opened up my nostrils, nigga.
Bruh.
No, I'm in Oklahoma. Oklahoma got it legalized out here and shit. Woo! Damn, I could. I don't know why I thought that was dragging for a second. No, nigga, when I say that, man, it's a fresh. You can tell
It just hit your nostrils and you was like, wow.
nigga, that opened up my nostrils, nigga. I was like, I took a inhale. I was like, oh shit. Oh.
All right, we
But yeah,
gonna get
so
into something. We gonna get after you finish. We
yeah,
gonna get into something. Then we are gonna get into crypto. Drag you
yeah.
about
Well,
ready for crypto, bro?
we can wait a little longer for drag it down.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got we got
if
a, we
y'all
got
start,
a,
I'm
okay.
over
We got a
here like
video.
doing
We
yoga
got
and
one
shit.
video.
So
We got one video. We're gonna go into a little politics before we get dragging crypto.
So
Go
all
ahead,
right,
like I
Matt.
said,
that
it will
works.
be you will have your son will be not only they will be light years ahead of them, they will have durability built up over time because you're doing it that way. The problem is what parents do is they realize their kids are good, and so they try to work the shit out of them. And I'm like, nah, if you do it that way, it fucks up with their own personal development in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, you
because
can't put them
every
on them ropes
child
too quick.
develop a different way, and so
Mm-hmm.
you doing it that way. That's the only thing you're working on is conditioning, pretty much. Conditioning and pace, conditioning and pace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Eventually one day you ain't gonna be able to keep up with him because his conditioning is gonna be so far above yours to where you just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna do this one lap, but while I'm doing this one lap, you gotta do 4 laps with my one lap. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run with him. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna jog with him. Get him jogging. I'm gonna jog with him, dog. It's a little spot around the corner from the house. It's got a little walking track. I'm gonna go ahead and jog with him. My little girl too and shit, and then have him do some hills and then get on that machine I got, man. Every other week.
I can't wait to go walking with my girl when I get back to when I get home. Man. I can't wait.
I know, man. It's
I,
so relaxing walking in the DR, man. Just even though you have if you're in a neighborhood, go to a park. Go to the Malecron, in DR Santo Domingo. That shit's cool, man. Just walking, man. You got all kind of shops on the damn Malecron. You can eat,
I like
do whatever you want to do,
the
dog.
coast. I like doing the
Coast too, the
coast.
coast, yeah, the coast too. Go to the beach and
Or
walk, man. Just go to the beach and walk.
because me and my girl, she asked me like, what's something I really want to do. I told her I want to do. I think it's windsurfing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna buy when I get down there. I've been saving up for the past 2 years to buy a windsurf board. So I want to do some windsurfing.
Okay.
I can't wait to do
Y'all
that.
gonna get your spot
Oh,
on the beach? Y'all gonna get your spot on the beach?
I don't know. I kind of like it. If you haven't,
Or at least
if you
walking distance.
haven't,
At least walking distance.
so if you haven't been to Jabakakoa,
Mm-hmm.
you'll understand the reason why I love it so much. It's like a mixture. It's basically a tropical California. It has tropical California weather because it's surrounded by some of the highest mountains in the Caribbean, and it's just a town in the middle of the mountains.
Okay.
And the weather is California wise type of weather, bro. It's beautiful, dude.
I bet you it is.
Like
Bet
you're
you it
talking
is.
about, like, oh my god, it is. I can't. It's so hard to describe it. It's like it is. It has that's the reason why I was just like, I would love to move. I just can't beat that weather they have up there too, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go home, bro. I can't
I know,
wait,
man. I
man.
know, man. Well, let's get on this real quick, man. This is what happened, if I'm not mistaken, what was this, about 9 hours ago? Very recently.
Central Command says U.S. forces in the waters off of Iran have now been working to restore safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. They are implementing the humanitarian project, which President Trump has now called Project Freedom. He announced it yesterday. CENTCOM posted this today. As a first step, 2 U.S.-flagged merchant vessels have successfully transited through the Strait of Hormuz and are safely headed on their journey. Iran state-run media this morning claimed the Revolutionary Guard hit a U.S. warship with 2 missiles. CENTCOM said no, that did not happen. Iran then said it had fired warning shots. Meanwhile, back to the truth, the defense ministry of the UAE says Iran did shoot down, or it had to shoot down 3 missiles offshore as a 4th splashed into the water. We understand those may have come from Iran. Brian Yenis is live for us in Tel Aviv, Israel, with the latest. So, Brian, some breaking news last hour. A lot going on where you are today.
No doubt about it, Harris. And so for the first time since this U.S.-Iran ceasefire was brokered 4 weeks ago, Iran is actually initiating attacks right now. We know that the United Arab Emirates missile defense system is activated. 4 missiles.
So if y'all haven't figured this out, Iran has pretty much broken the ceasefire. Also, there have been reports that UAE has threatened Iran with attack, as well as other Arab countries, that they are going to attack Iran in the next 24 hours. So we're going to be looking out for that. Also, President Trump has said, and it's probably in this clip, where he has said, you know, we'll blow you off the face of the earth if you mess with this new mission that they have, which is based around humanitarian efforts. So they have naval escorts for commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And President Trump has already said to them, look, you touch any of these ships and that's your ass. I'm glad we have such a strong leader.
Were fired from Iran to the UAE. 3 were shot out of the air, intercepted over the sea. The 4th fell into the water. We also know that Iran has launched drones against the United Arab Emirates, one hitting an oil facility in Fujairah, sparking a fire there. 2 other Iranian drones hit an empty oil tanker as it made its way through the Strait of Hormuz. And at this hour, right now, actually, CENTCOM Navy Admiral Brad Cooper is updating reporters on Project Freedom, the humanitarian effort right now to safely guide an estimated 800 cargo ships and tankers and 20,000 crew members out of the strait. Admiral Cooper says that CENTCOM has defeated multiple Iranian ballistic missile launches, drones, and has sunk 6 Iranian small boats this morning. CENTCOM is strongly advising Iranian forces to stay away as it guides ships through what the U.S. is calling an enhanced security area along Oman's territorial waters. So far, at least 2 U.S.-flagged merchant ships have successfully crossed through the strait. Iranian state media, by the way, is now claiming that Iran fired warning shots at U.S. destroyers in the strait. It says that the Strait of Hormuz is its territory and is warning that any American interference will be considered considered a violation of the ceasefire. Just moments ago, the commander-in-chief of Iran's army posted on X, every inch of these waters is within the range of our will. The American aircraft carriers with the stealth of radar silence imagined that they could approach the Strait of Hormuz, but our response was fire. Cruise missiles and combat drones took to the skies. The security of this region is Iran's red line. Here is U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent responding this morning.
We are saying the Iranians do not have control of the strait. We have absolute control of the strait. We have blockaded the ships going into or out of Iranian ports. Their economy is in free fall, and everyone says they have the high tolerance for pain. Well, their soldiers will not have a high tolerance for not getting paid.
South Korean cargo ship is on fire in the Strait of Hormuz. They are currently investigating whether or not it is the result of an Iranian.
I don't know why it is that Iran keeps trying us like this. I think they're just putting on. But let's continue to listen.
Attack. But again, CENTCOM confirming it has struck down multiple ballistic missile attacks from the Iranians this morning, as well as taking out 6 Iranian small boats as it reopens the Strait of Hormuz to commercial shipping. Harris?
All right. I want you to repeat that if you can. What's on fire right now?
There is a cargo ship belonging to South Korea that has an engine room fire in the Strait of Hormuz. South Korea is investigating whether or not that is the result of an Iranian attack.
Great reporting. Thank you so very much, Brian. Appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe.
So Sean, so this is oh my God, if you needed another reason to hate the liberal media, the liberals, if you need another reason, this is another reason. We would have been, if you understand this, if the liberal media was on the side of the American people, this would have been over weeks ago. Not only would this have been over weeks ago, gas prices would have been down. Things would have been over a long time ago. It's the fact that we have the opposite side of the party, the liberals, and on the behalf of the liberal media, is literally stonewalling Donald Trump every chance they get. Because of the fact that Donald Trump would have basically obliterated the fucking leadership a long time ago if we didn't have the liberal media against him so much. Only reason why people are not for this shit is because it's Donald Trump. If it was Hillary Clinton, if it was, let's just say, dream world, Donald Trump didn't win the election, Kamala Harris won the election. If Kamala Harris would have done this, the liberal media would have never complained about it, bro. That is some real shit. What do you think, Sean? Sean? I don't hear you if you're trying to speak. You cannot be heard, good sir. Dragon? I don't know why he does this shit. But yeah, so anyway, liberal media would have done this. Like, liberal media has been so against of the Iran war that CNN has literally been the only media news network been allowed in Iran just so they could do propaganda on the behalf of the Iran government. You're back.
All right, I'm back.
So what do you think about what you just showed, Sean?
I think that really, man, I really totally agree with you about talking about the liberal media and that we could have been done a long time ago. I mean, it's already been proven that Donald Trump gets somewhere around about 98% negative media. So much so that even liberals know this because the whole assassination thing that went down, they kept saying that it was plotted so he can get positive press. Well, why would he have to get positive press if he hadn't had a whole lot of negative press? So I am in total agreement with you that if the liberal media had not have such a terrible coverage of this whole thing, America would be united in this thing. Our congressmen would, at some point, come to some agreement about things, and back our president the way it should. That he should be back. At the same time, though, I will say this: I'm ready for this shit to wrap up.
I'm ready for this shit. I'm ready for this shit to wrap up too, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro. My groceries I spend just now, bro, was $153.
I did $174 the other day.
Yeah, it was $153, bro. That should have been usually, honestly, before the Biden administration, that would have been about $84, bro.
I will
before
say
the Biden
this:
administration,
eggs is $1.98 a carton for them eggs that's like regular eggs. I'm paying only about $4, maybe $5 for some organic. They got some organics that's like $3 something. I got a special eggs that I like. I like the blue and brown eggs with the very, very vibrant yolks. Those are like $4.99, maybe $5 at the most. Really, no, I paid $4 and some change for those. So I mean, eggs is down. I mean, shit like that is down.
Well, you can always find yourself a what you call it?
Somebody that raises chickens.
Yeah, it should be hard in that area. And ask her how much you sell eggs for and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So because if you have like a lot of shit, if you have like how my homie got 12 chickens, so you be like, bruh. He's like, sometimes a year it gets to a point to where he'd be like, try to give them bitches away. But you nowhere near him though. That's the thing about it. Shit.
But yeah, man. But Dragon, you ready for that crypto news, man? Dragon. Oh, Dragon. It's all good. Dragon's probably busy doing something real quick. So, let's see. Let's go to this. Man, let's go to this real quick.
Iran literally has fucked themselves up with this shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, the liberals is trying to get, basically they want the president to give up the war so they could say, oh, you put us in a war for no reason, yada yada yada. What you have literally the head people of your party literally saying that Iran, what's the difference between 2 years, bro? It's just a fucking president. Because 2 years ago, they was just like, oh, before Trump run the presidency, you have Kamala Harris saying that, oh, yes, Iran is the biggest threat to our democracy. You have all these motherfuckers saying Iran is the biggest threat to their democracy. They killed 40,000 people just
Clinton
for protesting.
Both Clinton said it. Kamala
Obama,
said it.
Joe Biden.
Said it. Obama said it.
No kidding. Iran is the biggest threat to our democracy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why when I was telling you, true not shovel's pressure, that's what I was talking about where Iran. Really? That Joe Biden? I understand why You gave me a Don DeMarco, you know. You should have gave me a. But I'm serious though. This Iran has literally made enemies out of everybody outside of Europe. They have made enemies all the countries surrounding them. I don't see how in what world you were able to piss off the UAE that easily. Able to piss off the UAE. You
I don't see
pissed
how they
off
did it
Saudi
either.
Arabia. Oh my! You pissed them off so bad to where that UAE is actually building a pipeline so they could fucking bypass you from now on.
Yep. So we.
Then
Facts.
Iran don't realize what the fuck they really did to they literally fucked themselves up just by not doing what they should have done. Is like, you know what? All right, our leadership is gone because even the leader of the military now, because if you don't know, there was a coup and the military leader was like, I'm the new leader now. So what's going to eventually happen one of these days, the Iranian leader, he's going to be capped. He might get killed by somebody under him. Or
it's in turmoil. It's in turmoil over there.
Yeah, their economy crashed 98%.
But here's the thing. Oh yeah, it's like it takes $1 million and a little more than $1 million Iranian riyal or whatever that shit is to make $1.
Yeah, because their currency crashed. They're going through massive inflation. They cannot, like, next week if they don't get oil pumped into those ships next week, they gotta start shutting wells off. And when they shut these wells off,
they'll back off and the lines will blow.
Well, it's not that. What will happen is that pressure got to go somewhere. If it doesn't, basically, if you cut that well off, no. Let me finish. If you cut that well off, right, the pressure got to go somewhere. So either what will happen is the pressure going to either going to sit there, stabilize, and stay, or it's going to go to somewhere else. And if it's, let's just say, it doesn't go the way they think it's going to go. Imagine that oil pressure goes towards, I don't know, Saudi Arabia. You just made them more money. Or what will happen is total catastrophe, which you will have complete explosion of the well, and you're basically losing millions. You're losing millions of dollars millions of dollars a minute if that shit happen. They're already losing hundreds of $1 million a day. That will be on top of the $100 million a day they're losing. They're actually looking at losing money forever.
Not only that, they'll probably lose their capacity to even refine oil.
Well, what I would do is, if I was the United States, I would be smart. Is once they shut the wells off, I would destroy any way of them to ever getting those wells back online. Because you got to hit a certain pressure pocket in order to get that oil flowing up, or what you could wound up hitting is just water and dirt. And what I would do is, once they shut those wells off, I would blow them bitches up sky high, and they would never be able to get those pop.
Blow Carg Island up.
Well, if Carg Island is their, that's their.
That's how they get it to the ships.
No, what I would say, Carg Island is their Alamo. That will be the last resort. It's Carg Island, and I'll be surprised if we don't wake up one of these days next week. They're just like, Carg Island is now under our control.
Might be, dog.
Now, the craziest thing if they would strike Karg Island, that will be absolute fucking crazy. Not only that will be crazy, that will be suicide. That will literally give the United States military all right to just bomb them into oblivion. Karg Island is their Alamo, and if you're willing, God damn, boy, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That smell like that. That smell that man. They goddamn loud, boy.
Oh my God!
God damn, nigga, that shit opened up the nostrils.
No.
Damn, boy, that shit it's the fresh. It's just fresh weed, man. God damn.
Yeah, boy.
And so, Karg Island is their Guantanamo, bro. If they decided to bomb Karg Island, let's just say they decided, you know what, if we can't have it, nobody's gonna have it. That would basically mean that they will rather die by suicide than to give up. Then that's when this shit will escalate to something else.
That's why that regime got to go, man. I mean, you got to think about it like this: it's their motives are all religious. They're religious motives, dude. They feel that them getting a nuclear weapon will bring about, the destruction of Israel and bring about the Mahdi, their Messiah, coming to this world and put into action all of the events of the last days. Because Christianity believes, or really and truly, if you look at the Quran and the Bible, the Mahdi, their Messiah, is actually the Antichrist.
Well, if they do that, that's when they will. That's when the United States of America will start evacuating people out of Iran, because China would no longer have their back. It will be crazy for China to have their back if they try to blow up Karg Island just because the United States took it. That would show that, like, China would have they would have to have a choice to either jump in the fight or end their alliance with Iran. Then how you will crush China after that? Basically,
they already being crushed, dude. Look at how much money they losing, man, with this whole situation.
I'm talking about like this. Well, they will literally put China into a checkmate situation. It will either China will have to jump in this fight, which they will have to send military bodies into the region, or Donald Trump will be like, either you end the alliance with them, or we will cut access off from the United States of America. And and you will hit China with the sanctions of all sanctions. Any ally who does business with China, you are no longer our ally. You will be considered our enemy. Let's see how long China will survive that. China will not survive a week. China will basically go bankrupt overnight. Imagine being cut off half of the fucking world. And your largest customers is on the other side of the world, and you don't have access to it. That will be literally, not only that will be literally a checkmate, they will fucking try to, China will have to bring their military out against their people, because they will literally drag China in the fucking street. They will literally drag Xi Jinping through the fucking street with his dead corpse if that shit happened.
Yeah.
You're talking about mass protests. Not only mass protests, you're talking about your economy will be fucked up to damn near to recover. Like, you won't be able to recover from that the way you were before. Imagine having billions of items of products that you can't ship out.
Well, they got to
Because,
already
well-
be having some issues now with the way the Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz is, man. They've been already having so many issues.
Well, they have Russia. The problem is what just having Russia is you're only getting a specific type of oil. You're not getting the oil that Saudi Arabia has.
Weren't they getting like 80% from Iran? 80% of their oil from Iran? I know it's a high percentage.
Well, it's because there's a certain type of oil that Iran, the Middle East has. There's a certain type of oil. The crazy thing about the United States,
sweet crude,
we have both sweet crude and sour crude oil.
Venezuela got sour, right?
Venezuela got both.
Okay.
And we got both.
We straight. We didn't like President Trump said, we don't need the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
The audacity of these European countries, man, needing that shit and not offering any type of assistance. We couldn't even fly over there. We couldn't even fly in their airspace.
They can't even go to Oh, you hear about what the German chancellor, you see how quickly
him backtracking? You talking about dude backtracking?
Yeah,
yeah,
not to, because they so if to all the ones who didn't hear, Trump is removing 5,000 troops from Germany.
He's removing some troops from Italy too.
And not only from Germany, Italy, and we're no longer doing trade with Spain.
Mm-hmm.
And so you gotta understand how much money United States dish out. Wherever that military base is located, their economy is wherever that military base is located at, that economy is about to fall.
Yep. All those families leaving, not contributing to the economy, not buying groceries, not getting gas, not doing fun things on the weekend when daddy's not deployed somewhere. You know, spending into the economy of the area. None of that's going to happen anymore, folks. None of that's going to happen anymore.
You got to start paying your own way.
Yep.
And Trump is home. He's about to say,
hey, let's look at this real quick. Hey, Dragon, you there?
Pay your own way.
We're going to play this real
Trump
quick.
was like, hey.
Oops, I ain't got the damn volume on.
With Iran is being severely tested tonight. Iran firing what it says are warning shots at U.S. Navy ships. And President Trump speaking with ABC News just a short time ago. Iran state media tonight airing images claiming to show the Iranian military firing those warning shots at U.S. ships near the Strait of Hormuz. It comes after President Trump announced the U.S. would now be helping to guide vessels through the strait. Iran also accused of attacking commercial vessels in the strait. And tonight, Iranian missiles and drones also attacking the UAE. Tonight, with gas prices in the U.S. soaring up more than 30 cents in the last week and up again today, John Carl tonight at what President Trump just told him about all of this.
Tonight, in week 10 of this war, the fragile ceasefire is teetering as Iran launches new attacks. Iranian state media broadcasting these images, claiming they show rockets firing warning shots at American destroyers attempting to enter the Strait of Hormuz. It came after President Trump announced that the U.S. will now help some of the 1,600 cargo ships and tankers stranded outside the strait, posting, "We will guide their ships safely out of these restricted waterways so they can freely and ably get on with their business."
Now, this is what I want to know. How is the damn left twisting this shit and spinning this shit when Trump is doing something for humanitarian efforts in the region, trying to get these commercial ships out of there safely? I wonder what the fuck the left is saying.
Today, the administration announced 2 U.S.-flagged commercial ships were able to make it through. But Iran responded with a defiant show of force, firing at American...
I mean, I guess you can consider ABC leftist media, but they're held to a different standard than MS Now or BS Now, as I like to call them, and CNN. They're held to a different standard.
Navy vessels and a commercial South Korean ship. The head of Central Command, Admiral Brad Cooper, telling reporters the U.S. fought back, sinking 6 Iranian military boats.
The cruise missiles were going after both U.S. Navy ships, but mostly after commercial shipping. We suspended both ourselves, and consistent with our commitment, we suspended all the commercial ships.
But Iran didn't stop there. Video circulating on social media shows flames reaching toward the sky from an oil port in the United Arab Emirates after an Iranian strike, the first major attack since the ceasefire went into effect. The big question...
Iran is so fucking stupid. It's like, dude, why would you attack the countries that surround you? It makes no fucking sense. You fire missiles at these motherfuckers that could be helping you. You all are the same religion. They just don't have their religions running their government. You got your religion running your government. They don't. However, they should be on your side, right? But you're gonna sit there and fire missiles and shit at them. That's why if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, there are several countries in the Middle East that are now planning to attack Iran to help their citizens overthrow the government. So basically, supposedly, what Trump was saying that he wanted in the first place initially was to have those people overthrow the government and run their government themselves. That's why we ain't got to worry about nation toppling or regime change. They're gonna do it them damn selves.
Tonight,
so we don't have to worry about nation rebuilding, basically.
Yeah,
that's basically. We don't want to be stuck with the same shit that happened in Iran.
I mean,
the problem. Yeah, my bad. In Iraq, my bad. In Iraq and Afghanistan, we don't want to have that same fucking problem.
No.
To where we had to run the government, not only run the government, we had to be their security, police, we had to be their teachers, all of that shit. We're not trying to do that shit. Iran could do that shit on its own. The problem is with Iran is that they have...
Oh, he went out. You went out, dude. You went out. I don't know what happened. You probably hit a bad spot.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
So Iran, we don't want to have to do all this shit that we had to do in Afghanistan. We just want them to go ahead and, you know what? That's the reason why we're not really hitting all of their governmental buildings and all that shit. We basically want to be like, yo, this is what we're going to do. Y'all step down and allow the people to do what they want to do. No extremists can run your government no more. No more Islamic extremists. None of that shit. We don't want that shit no more. The whole world don't want that shit. Motherfuckers is tired of y'all doing this shit. And frankly, I don't know how the fuck they got whoever gave them uranium need to answer for that.
Obama. I think it was Obama gave him uranium. I think it was Obama that gave him
Absolutely
uranium.
Fucking insane. Absolutely fucking insane.
Let's do a quick.
And people wonder why I dislike Obama the way I do.
No, he didn't give me uranium. I misspoke. In the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, Iran agreed to reduce its stockpile of enriched uranium and limit its nuclear program. As a part of that, Iran shipped most of its enriched uranium out of the country, mainly to Russia. Wow. In return, Iran was allowed access to small amounts of natural uranium and unenriched uranium for peaceful civilian purposes like energy research. So they did not hand over weapons grade material.
All right, can you say that again?
I said Obama did not give them uranium. They were allowed to have small amounts of natural uranium that was unenriched.
Yeah,
But they sent their enriched uranium to Russia. Like, you know how easy it is for them to send that shit back? Come on, man.
No, it was Russia.
So I'm looking this up right now. I'm looking to see if did any U.S. president ever give Iran uranium. No.
You want to hear something so funny, which I think is quite hilarious? I have heard Iran have said death to America since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard many politicians says death to Russia in the United States.
Mm.
And the funny thing is, you have weirdos who lives in America that are for, man, this is the reason why I despise the liberals. I despise liberals. I really, it's like, it's at a point to where I'm at a point to where I do believe in I do believe in my lifetime we will see a divided America to a point to where we will have to consider a peaceful divorce. That's just me being real.
Yeah. I was just looking real quick. So, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say we will have to consider a peaceful divorce one of these days, bro. Because I don't see myself have anything in common with a motherfucker from California. Hell, I have friends who I care for deeply. To where I'm starting to see that these motherfuckers are they're just basically meant. I'm trying to say this without sound rude or nasty. They just eating the cake. They drunk the Kool-Aid. And there's nothing that's going to bring them back from drinking that Kool-Aid. There's nothing that will ever bring them back. I don't see myself. I don't see them ever coming back from that side. And I'm like, I'm over here.
So you're saying California should be its own country, dude?
Well, California will fucking burn before it could ever be its own country. What I'm saying is we will have to figure something out to where, okay, well, New Mexico and and that's the thing about it is you're talking about the whole Northeast will have to be their own country. Like it's really hard to. That's why I'm just like, yeah, a peaceful divorce, but how would you even do that?
Damn,
because you have, and just hear me out. East Oregon, all of East Oregon is Republican. All the way to Ohio, to Utah, until northern parts of Arizona, then all the way over to Texas, then to the southeast, that's all fucking Republican. Then you have like the Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota.
Yeah, by state, but remember that county map, man, after the election?
Yeah.
Most of America's conservative, dude.
No, most of America is not conservative. Most of the places in America is conservative. But you also have to
The
remember,
big cities are liberal.
the big cities in which majority of the people live is in the
Atlanta,
big cities.
New
Atlanta,
York,
Miami.
Memphis, Miami,
Yeah.
LA, Chicago, Portland, all them places, Seattle, all them places are Democratic. And look at the crime and shit. And you know,
But
I was looking at
afterward-
something interesting. I was looking at
Mhm.
something interesting today. You know how they say, well, your red states have the highest poverty level and da-da-da-da. What they fail to realize is there are more rural areas in your red states. It offsets the numbers. It really does. It's almost like
Well,
a false reading on poverty level.
Well, it's a
and shit
false
like that.
equivalence. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
look
false.
at it like this, look at it like this. And this will help you out. Did you see? You remember we looked at the Louisiana map?
Mm-hmm.
All that blue that you see, with all that blue, those are the most impoverished areas in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
With all that blue, everywhere where it's blue at is most of the poverty is in
High
those
crime.
blue areas.
High crime.
High
too.
crime, lack of ownership, lack of ownership. If you look at it in Mississippi, it's the same thing in Mississippi. Because there's one thing is being poor. You could be poor, but do you own your own home?
Right.
If you own your own home, okay, cool. You might make $30,000 a year, but you own your own home, you own your own car. No, can we really consider that being poor if you own everything that you got? Now look at the impoverished shit in Northeast. Them niggas don't own
There's
them.
no Republican representation in the Northeast, like Maine, Vermont, like New York. Where else?
Yeah.
Rhode
But see,
Island, New
they
Hampshire.
look-
All of those, they have no Republican seats up there at all. That's how
And
bad
so
they
that's
gerrymandered
why
it.
I seen with that guy, he was talking about the deep South. Oh, they impoverished. I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right. They are in poverty. Ask those people how many of them people own their own shit though.
Well, not just that. Republicans are more harder on crime. So it's a better metric to me in my regard when it comes to looking at the comparison with Democratic cities and Republican cities, or Democratic states and Republican states. It's a better metric to look at the crime than it is to look at the per capita household, because if you think about it, the big cities are the ones that are Democratic. So those are offsetting the numbers because that's more population. But if you look at the crime, Republicans are tougher on crime than Democrats. Look at the crime in those big cities, those Democratic cities.
Because my Aunt Jean, I could tell you this, she probably had never made no more than $25,000 in her home, in her fucking a year in her whole life. She probably had never made no more than $25,000. But my Aunt Jean owned land in her own home. She owned about 10 acres of land. On top of that, she owned her home too. I think she paid about what, $2,000, $3,000 a year in property taxes.
Good for her, man.
And she never, like, I'm like, yeah, her income says she was below the poverty line, nigga. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Her income does say she's below the poverty line, but
what
nigga,
is her assets? What's her net worth?
But nigga, she never had debt.
A debt to income ratio.
Now, don't get it twisted. Now, there are people I know who are poor in the South that don't own shit, that are in debt. But let's just be real. Were they were they the norm, or were they just an outlier? Because the same thing me and you could think of, we could think of people right now that live in the South that we probably make way more money than they have ever made in their life, but they probably have never had the amount of debt we had. And so Yes, when it comes to poverty, yes, you're looking at Mississippi, Arkansas, South Carolina, some of the poorest spots in the fucking union. But look, I wonder what's the ownership rate? What's the ownership rate in South Carolina when it comes to single family homes?
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. You said single family homes?
Yes.
So it says, as of 2025, the overall home ownership rate in South Carolina is 73%, meaning about 3 in 4 households own their homes, while the remainder rent.
Now look in Mississippi.
Okay. M-I, cricket I, cricket I, humpback I. 74.9.
I'm telling y'all niggas, I was just stressing, nigga.
Georgia is around 63.9.
You said Georgia is what?
63.9, and Alabama is around 71.3.
Now, Florida.
Let's see what Florida is. FLA, Florida. 66.2.
66.2.
A little bit higher than Georgia.
Now, let's do Arkansas.
Arkansas is 68.9.
68.9. Now, do Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, home ownership rate for Massachusetts. Why didn't it just come up like the rest of them? Is it
exactly.
62.4? 62.4.
Now let's try New Jersey and New York.
All righty, let's see here. New Jersey's is 63.7. New York's is 54.1. I got one for you. What about DC? Well, hold on, let's do Maryland first. Maryland is 68.8.
Well, see, here's the problem with Maryland. You have the west part of Maryland, which is more on the Republican side, but same thing with Massachusetts, more on the Republican side.
It says here District of Columbia is 65 to 67%.
That is so hard to believe.
Well, it says here for single-family detached homes specifically, the ACS data shows that in 2023, about 54% of all housing units in the U.S. were owner-occupied single-family detached homes. The District of Columbia share of single-family detached homes among all housing units is lower than the national average, typically in the 30 to 40% range based on ACS microdata for DC, and that was in 2023.
Well, the reason why it's bad is because there's more people living up there and there's less people living in the South.
California, 55.3.
So
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
That's the reason why I said what I said earlier. And I was just guessing. More people in the South have ownership. Now, if we're not talking about, okay, people who are renting from family now, that will go in favor of the South.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we take out major cities in the South, it will be more favor into the South when it comes to home ownership.
Yep.
Because all my friends who live in the suburbs aren't complaining about rent prices. All my friends who live in the rural areas aren't complaining about renting. All my friends in the city, though, they're bitching up and down. I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. You live in a fucking... I'm like, dog, you complaining about the rent in the city, bro, but you don't make income for the city, bro. And so when they talk shit about the South and shit, like, there's poverty...
I got an example for you.
Fucking South, but the South is goddamn different in poverty.
I got an example
and
for
two,
you. Sorry, bro. If we look at just rural Georgia, okay, I have here 7 counties in rural Georgia. Well, just 7 counties in Georgia that are reporting their 2024 5-year estimates on home ownership. Now, out of these counties, one county has a major city in it. It has the lowest percentage. It is Bibb County, which is Macon, Georgia, at 53.7. But if you look at Baker County, which is rural Georgia, that's 80.9. Banks County, 80.9. Barrow County, 80.9. Bartow County, 75%. Bleckley County, 75.7. And Bryan County, 80.9. Those are very rural counties in Georgia.
And here's the funny part. That's what they're talking about when it comes to the Deep South poverty.
I know, right? It says low rates, less than 50%, are rare in rural Georgia. But Bibb County's 53.7% is an outlier and may reflect unique economic or demographic factors because the modern rates in Georgia are from 50 to 75%, which are found in counties with mixed economic conditions, such as Bibb and Bartow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow. And so that's the reason I tell folks, stop getting your information online. Do the research like he just did himself. But nigga, I could guess and still be right, nigga.
My county is 80.5. Columbia County, Georgia, where I'm from, 80.5.
What about Sumter County?
Sumter County, Georgia. Sumter County, Georgia has a rate of 54.38.
No,
that's Americas. Isn't it Americas?
Yep, Americas.
It's Americas.
Americas.
But they have a mixed economy. They have a airline factory out there.
Yeah, and they have don't they have a military base down there too?
I believe so.
Yeah, so of course it's going to be a lot of rental out there because you ain't going to be living there forever.
Nope.
Now, that's why, folks, when that white boy got his ass up there and said that shit, see, that nigga thought he was cooking and shit. He really thought he was cooking. He thought he was cooking. Now, don't get it twisted. I have seen I have seen Dominican level poverty inside of Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Augusta, Georgia, Richmond County, 53.2% home ownership rate, which does not surprise me because they have a part of Augusta that is not getting invested in. It says here, while the ACS does not publish a separate single-family home ownership rate in the same table, investor market data for Richmond County shows that investors own about 30.7% of all single-family homes in that area. This means roughly 69.3% of single-family homes are owned by individuals.
So here's a problem with I have these judgmental niggas from the north, and I'm going to say the niggas from the north. This is the reason why I say I don't like. There's a reason why I don't like a lot of these niggas up north and shit. They are so judgmental, but yeah, I don't like these niggas up north. They are so judgmental, but I asked them, do your mama own her own place? No, she rents. Do you own your own place? No, I rent. I don't know a lot of people up north who owns their own shit outside of my immediate family. Even in my immediate family, my auntie, she's the only one that owns homes. And yes, plural homes. She's the only fucking one in my family. That's 1 out of 30, nigga. But in the South, my family in the South, even though we're using anecdotal evidence, my niggas in the niggas in the South, out of 20 people, about 15 of us own homes, nigga. So you bitch ass niggas up north, see, y'all think y'all just better than us because y'all have majority of the Ivy League schools up north, nigga. But let's just be real, nigga. You fucking Ivy Leagues can't even come close to a truck driver because you want to understand how many times that I have cooked a Harvard graduate, nigga, and I'm barely a high school graduate, nigga. And I'm a college dropout, nigga. Goddamn right, shots fired, nigga. Because you bitch ass niggas think because I'm from I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Fuck Brooklyn, nigga.
Got him!
Georgia all day, bitch. Florida all day,
we
bitch.
we got all this farmland, all these damn construction companies and shit people own, fucking farms and shit, hardware stores. These motherfuckers down here doing their thing, man. And some of these motherfuckers ain't even got a college degree.
Man,
doing
shit.
their thing down here in the South.
I don't know if you remember Chad Jackson, the brother that I don't think you probably ever watched it because you ain't come to me like, yo, this shit is blowing my mind right now. But Chad Jackson had the Uncle Tom documentary.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking plumber.
Wow.
He's a fucking plumber. A plumber. I have watched this plumber school Harvard graduates. Them niggas thinking, like, I literally watched Chad Jackson school a Harvard graduate who literally was just like, well, how can you really tell Martin Luther King's a communist and where he never really admitted that he was a communist? I was like, this motherfucker literally doesn't have critical thinking. He couldn't, he really couldn't understand the reason why Martin Luther King didn't come out as a communist. He publicly never said he was. Man, they would have bought. I'm like, no, the blacks would have bodied his ass, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? See, this is the reason why I cannot stand you libtards. You cannot take out your own. You cannot put yourself in a. It's like this. Their thought process is one fucking minded. One minded. They can't even. Oh shit! Wrong lane, nigga. They can't even fathom of thinking. Well, the reason why he never came out as a communist is the fact that they would have killed him if he would have came out as a communist. Who? The white man? No, it would have been the niggas. Yes, the niggas would have killed him. Because I don't know about you, but I remember talking to my grandfather. He was just like, hey, son, hey, grandson, when you at college, make sure you have a good time, but do yourself a favor. Stay away from the fucking commies. That's what my grandfather said, but that was one of the last conversations I said I had with my grandfather before going to college.
Damn.
And even though I went to a historical black college, which I used to cook niggas all the time in historical black colleges. Oh my God. I miss I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of only reason why I missed the HBCU I went to, bro, is because I was cooking niggas, bro. I used to cook niggas.
Oh,
They
yeah?
used to always talk about the white man this, the white man that. And I was just like, well, you can talk a lot about the white man, but let's just be honest. How often? Ooh, I just killed a rat. I was like, you can talk about the white man this, but the white man that.
No.
How often do you come across a white man on your daily basis? I was like, outside of college, when was the last time you actually had a conversation with a white man? Them
Couldn't tell
niggas
you,
like,
couldn't tell you,
humble. I was like, when was the last time you actually worked for a black man? When was the last time your employer was a black man? Humble. I'm like, that's interesting. You're pro-black, but every emphasis I look at in your life, you need a white man to survive. Then there was just like, well, the white man don't allow black people to have business. I was like, that's bullshit, because there's 5 black businesses that I applied to right now. You know who won the jobs? It was the white guys. They talk about black owned, but let's just be real. Most of the black owned businesses are bullshit. You will rarely find a person who is a black man, black woman that worked for a black business and says, yes, I've been working for this black business for years. Not only I've been working for this black business for years, but it treats me absolutely wonderful. You'd be hard pressed to find that shit.
I've only found it once, dude. Once. And that's not that's not a lot.
Do you know the last black man before I turned 20 years old, last black business I applied for was he was one of the only black men in Georgia that owned a Brewster's ice cream that was in a black area. You know the motherfucker didn't hire me. You want to know the reason why he didn't hire me? Because my mom was so surprised that he didn't hire me. The reason why he didn't hire me is because his alma mater was Jackson State University, and it was a typo. There was a typo. Instead of saying M.I., it said instead of saying M.S. for Mississippi, it said M.I. That means Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hire me for that small, simple fact.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it's funny because I seen his ass about 2 years afterwards of that. And this was when I was working with rich people. And I told him, I was like, it's funny that you didn't hire me for that small thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad I went with the white man. He got really pissed off about that shit.
I bet he did.
And you want to hear something funny? That same resume never changed it. And you want to hear something? The funny thing about it is the white man laughed about it. He was like, Jackson State is in Mississippi, not in Michigan. He's like, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to change it. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. We laughed. He was like, you know what? He was like, I was like, wait, how you know about Jackson State University? He's like, I had a girlfriend that went there. And I was just like, oh, somebody used to dig. That's what I told him. I was like, somebody loved digging in chocolate. He laughed his ass off about it. And he was just like, yeah, I got a black wife. He's like, yeah, I got a black wife. He's like, his black wife his wife used to be in the which band was it? It was Morris Brown's band.
Oh, okay.
Morris Brown. And so, yeah, we had a nice little laugh about that. He gave me the fucking job.
Ain't that something? I had a black boss once, but he didn't own the company. But my boss was black. I've had a couple of black bosses. They were cool though.
He owned the company. He owned the both of the black
He
guy
owned
and the
it, though,
white
yeah.
guy. Yeah, both of them owned it. The white guy looked at it as an opportunity to he took it as an opportunity to know me better.
Mm-hmm.
But the black man got offended.
Right.
He took.
I worked for a guy that owned a construction company, but he was a friend of the family, so I know he was gonna treat me good anyway. So that really don't count. But he had white guys in his employ. He had some black guys in. His brother was he had a brother that was a foreman. He had a cousin. He had his relatives were foremen, but he did have a couple of white guys that he gave foreman jobs to. I was a laborer in his construction company. He was a fair dude, real good cat.
Yeah,
But like I said, that's
really good.
but that was like I said, that's not something you find often. Black businesses being like that, that's. I mean, I had a couple of, like I said, I had a couple of black bosses that's been great, but and then I know that Big Daddy's here in Atlanta. People love working for him. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's a Big Daddy's.
Who the fuck that is?
He got a soul food restaurant called Big Daddy's.
Oh.
Off of Old Nat.
Yeah,
one on Old Nat, one on Campbellton Road. Yeah, Big Daddy. Soul food restaurant. But I mean, usually if you have anybody that likes working for black folk, it's like something like a restaurant or something like that. But other than that, but still, you get the service though. Customer service be terrible. But I still support them. I go to them every now and then. I go to beautiful off of Cascade. Yeah. I'll go. I haven't had a bad experience there.
There's a black-owned tire shop that I consistently send in business all the time. They're out there in the Dairesville, across the street from the fucking Quick Trip off of 306 at Dairesville. If you ever a truck driver need work done, I recommend them to the fullest. They do some mechanical work. I recommend them, and they're a black-owned business, and that's where all of my business I recommend for owner-operators go to them because they do nothing but great work. And honestly, the owner, the husband, he was a cool brother until he retired. He's a cool brother.
Yeah.
Him and his wife used to work that bitch all the time, and I was just like, yo, y'all eventually going to retire. Just don't worry about it. It sucks to see that the gas station sold out to the Muslims and shit because they have ran that bitch down. And so I told him, I was like, last time I was there and I seen the son, I told him, I was like, yo, in a couple of years, I hope y'all save y'all money, get ready to buy these motherfuckers out and buy the fucking gas station from them. And he was like, why? I was like, bruh, they have ran down that gas station. They ran that. Well, I'm saying, it's like this. For years, I parked there for years. When I'm talking about years, over a decade, I was a customer at that gas station. I got fuel. That was my number one place to get fuel at. That was my number one place to sit down. If I wanted a hot home cooked meal, I got my food there. When the white folks owned this shit, I mean, my bad, it wasn't white folks. It was a white lady and her husband was black. When they owned it, it was good. They sold out to the Muslims, and long story short, the Muslims had a better proposition. What came up first? They start charging for parking. And I parked there one night, 3:00 in the fucking morning, dude's banging on my truck. He was like, yeah, you got to pay for parking. I was like, what the fuck you mean you got to pay for parking? I was like, you don't got to pay parking here. He was like, nah, you got to pay for parking now. I was just like, bro, I've been coming here for 10 years. They have never charged for parking. He was like, yeah, it's a new ownership. And I was just like, bro, are you serious? He was like, yeah. So I was like, dog, I moved, bro. I just moved. I moved. I watched. I moved. I was getting ready. I went to the pump, watched and went back in. I went back to my. I moved back to another parking spot. Waited for 2 hours before my break was up, and I left. And I told the dude next time I went up there because I had to get my tires changed, and I bought like 8 sets of tires, which was like $3,000.
God damn.
And so I got my tires changed, and I walked over there, and I told him, I was like, because you're charging people for parking now, I'm going to your competitor across the street to the Quick Trip from now on to get all my diesel and to get my gas over there. You would never have to worry about me ever parking here ever again. And I'm going to make sure I let all the truck drivers know who's been parking here for years, who I know personally. I'm going to make sure that we take money out of your. We're going to make sure you guys go bankrupt.
Fatality.
That shit has been like, dude. Last time I went there, it was pitiful, bro. It was run down, pure shit, dude. They literally have destroyed that fucking place, bro.
Damn.
They destroyed it, and it sucks to see that black business is suffering because of that shit. Because when I talked to them about it, they was like, yo, ever since they established the whole parking, you gotta pay parking now. They was like, bro, we lost 30% of our client base.
Damn.
It was like 30%. They was like, we're at this point to where there was like, the reason why they're not selling yet is because of the fact that they're waiting for them to go out of business so they could buy the fucking gas station.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason why they're not trying to sell, because they don't want to sell. They have to come back around and buy the gas station in the tire spot because it's on the same plot of land. But it's the same plot of land, but two separate properties, just split down the middle. And so what they started to do is they have a caged area in the back. They're starting to clean all of that out. And what they're going to start doing is, to their faithful and loyal customers, they're going to have them park back there for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my bad. I kind of ran on the rant about
it's
that.
all good. It's all good, man. We're going to finish up this video, man, on this ceasefire bullshit, whatever's going on in Iran, and we're going to call it a night, folks. Let's do this thing.
Oh,
Fire
you getting tired,
collapsing.
nigga?
When I spoke
Hell yeah. Plus, I think Dragon sleep, man.
I thought we was
with
going to hit
President
some more
Trump
in
this
that
afternoon,
relationship.
he downplayed Iran's attacks, insisting it.
I thought we was going to.
You want to hit some more relationship shit, dude?
I thought we was going to hit on that fucking bruh. I gotta show you this shit. I don't know if you seen this shit. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Okay, cool. It's all good, man.
I share it with you.
And until he's done sharing, man, let's enjoy this daggum theme music. Three-man podcast, baby.
Can't talk that talk. Whole room shake every time they drop.
Had a pretty good show tonight so far. We're going to end this joke in a little bit. We're going to go into some relationship stuff.
Max Powers, voice like a devil when he talking for hours. Got notes in the
There's no music playing.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn,
but I send it to your
was.
comments. I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can find the original video.
Nah, the music was playing.
There you go. Where you been, nigga?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I coughed for a second, man. I'm tired, dude.
I know, dude. I kind of figured that, dog.
Man, I'm absolutely tired.
Hey, where'd you said you sent it, man?
quick and
Okay, I
retarded.
got it.
No,
Max.
no, 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 not that one. Not that one. This one, the one
Okay.
I'm sending now. The one I'm sending now.
Oh, y'all don't want to see
Oh,
my
Dragon,
damn shit.
what you say? You fell asleep and you woke back up?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like in regards to crypto news, the only thing that I can say is adoption is here. Like it ain't no more waiting like 5 or 6 years for stuff to happen. Especially when we had not only the White House, IBM, Google, Kraken, Citibank, and some other heavy institutions sitting up there at HederaCon today. That's the Hedera conference. And remember, HederaCon, well, Hedera is HBAR. So HBAR and everybody else is getting ready to rock once they get all this stuff together like how they want to. And with the White House sitting there at their conference, that's a major move. Yeah, I better. Well, it's not financial advice. Let me say that. But this motherfucking asset is only 8 or 9 cents. Once this Clarity Act hits, it's not going to be 8 or 9 cents anymore. And as a matter of fact, all the prices of what they're at right now ain't going to be at those prices anymore. Once they start taking in these key infrastructure utility tokens, because it's about utility. Most people are still thinking about the old cycles, this, old cycles, that. Old cycles was when retail was at the wheel. Old cycles is when you didn't have 501 to $2.2 trillion asset management groups eyeballing and interested in these assets to make the marketplace move completely different. So how your old system of thinking, that shit needs to change. That's all I got.
Another satisfied crypto moment.
We are here, like stablecoin payments and things. Man, you got Visa that sit up there and has five other stablecoin rails, so that way they can keep up. That has $70 billion worth of inflows from stablecoins. How what Visa had done? That shit's fucking here. It's here. And those that got in before the Clarity Act in July, because after July is where you're gonna see some shit happen. But I've been telling y'all motherfuckers that it's gonna be around June and July when they get this shit popped off. And that's exactly what they were saying over there at that White House conference on top of that. Because they were saying America is severely behind in regards to this. They need to go ahead and push this now, because the next time that they could potentially actually push this out and it'd be a good benefit for the United States, it's going to be 2028. And by that time and by that far, China and all the other countries are going to be far ahead. They're about to push this shit. Watch.
Yeah.
And it's coming from the White House today.
Yep.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man. Shit.
Did you send it, bro?
Yes, it's in the studio chat.
Oh, okay, I thought you said not that one, not that one. Okay, I see. Okay.
No.
It didn't let me know. It didn't let me know that it was in there. It's all good. I got it.
It was the second one. Yeah, the second one.
I got it.
But yeah, man, Dragon's right, man. That's reason, man. Shoot, I've been up and up on my Z back. Shoot.
Yeah, I
How
gotta
much
get some more.
feedback I got?
I'm gonna get some more soon.
Hell, ZBAC, HBAR, XLM, XRP, Canton Network, those are that Polygon, those are like at XTC, those are your severely institutional grade adoption coins. Those are all the ones that they're all looking at to utilize so that way they can have a network of systems. You can go research this shit your damn self, but each and every last one are literally institutional grade. So you got your memesters out there. And your memesters are them people that are so focused on the meme coins, doing a quick hit, trying to get a quick dollar and everything else. That quick dollar gonna make you hollow when they exit. That stuff stays left here pretty soon, because I didn't already told y'all plenty of times. 90% of most of what cryptos is out there is about to be obsolete. So if they're about to wipe out 90% of cryptos out there, and the vast majority of meme coins are just, of course, community coins that's within governments around people, and they don't have the institutional backing, just kind of like how Doge was, you know, a meme coin, but it actually got institutional backing to where they have an ETF for it. Unless that happens for it, y'all shit out of there. It's gone. So y'all really do need to do y'all due diligence and pay attention to what the hell is going on out there because with these Hedera ETFs and other stuff that's happening, I mean, is no joke. I mean, even with the Global Settlement Network joined Canton Network as a validator, like the Global Settlement Network joined Canton as a validator. And if y'all know who they are and how big that is like absolutely flipping huge, because it's also deploying a GSX ID is credentialing platform on Canton to help advance institutional adoption on the network. Typically, network participants must repeat compliance checks across every counterparty, and GSX ID will streamline this process on Canton. And Canton is one of the leading public blockchains for regulated finance, supporting trillions in tokenized assets and facilitating large-scale transaction flows across global institutions. By joining as a validator, GSN is directly contributing to the network's infrastructure, reinforcing its long-term commitment to structure and interoperable capital markets. Keyword capital markets. But y'all sleeping on that, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no, and wait, and the CEO even came out and said itself that if you're not like a Fortune 500 company, so that way you could have X amount of tokens locked up, the best way for you to own a piece of Canton is by actually owning Canton, because they have their stuff structured towards like on a per share basis. So each token of share Canton that you get is essentially a share of the flipping company of what you're able to get right now, until they IPO for the actual shares to come out, and then you'll be able to double dip. And that's coming from the CEO itself. So best believe I'm stacking myself, son. That's not financial advice, but I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, if they came directly from him, yeah, I'm good.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
And excuse my passion for this, but it's like if y'all knew what I knew and how much research that I'd be doing and everything else like that, man, look. Shit. Well, my peeps know in here because they see that information all day around the clock.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking clock. So,
Ricky Ballese, nigga.
Yeah, I'll get y'all.
Like,
and then, oh yeah, talking about ZBEC is just linked up with Ripple XRP, so you already know where that's going. Because ZBEC is the layer for which your businesses are going to be able to pay you out, and XRP basically is going to be that liquidity layer, and seeing that they're either going to be utilizing USDC or USD, which is both interoperable already on the XRP ledger system, and having ZBEC on there to facilitate all your company's payroll and everything else like that. That's just pure streamline. So think about it. If you have XRP, which is that liquidity layer, underlying layer, you have ZBEC, which is payroll as a whole, and you're invested in that, you're already invested in a new financial infrastructure automatically with those two. Not financial advice, but just looking at what's happening and the fact where ZBEC is global. ZBEC is with ADP and with everybody. You can look this up right now. Also, ZBEC is made on the Solana chain. So if you have a little bit of Solana along with what's going on with ZBEC, that's both going to grow. So you see how you just tripled yourself right there? Right there. That's all your institutional, some of your institutional. Greg, go look this up. I implore you. Go look this up, please. No, you can say, oh, you talking. Hell yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm all up their backside. Like I'm in their conferences and everything else like that. Literally. It's virtual.
Who are you?
I'm the crypto dragon. That's who I am.
Exactly.
All right, I'm done with my rant.
Crypto.
All right, let's go into this. This was sent in. This was requested especially by Max Powers. Let's go.
You want to be quiet while Daddy record? Good job. Let's get this thing started, man. What's up, man? We've been out for like a week and a half. Week and a half.
I apologize.
You can't apologize.
My
I've been
body,
gone for a minute now. I'm back in the jump.
my body was being stupid.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? How you feeling now? You good?
I'm all right, man. Health is wealth, y'all. Take care of
She
your
about
body.
a 5.
Take care of your body. I was in a dark place last week, but you know, praise God, I went home and got to see
adjustable
my family.
5.
Feel much better now, man. They know what to say and
Oh,
what to do.
fast forward
Just leave me
I
like
love a
alone.
good
2
family. You know what I
minutes.
mean? Like not everybody.
Adjustable file. 10 minutes, you said?
Two.
2 minutes. Okay, so about right there.
It's like not trying to let nobody down.
Hmm.
That's the one thing that weighs in my mind. I'm like, all right, bro, I don't want to be a liability. So I just got to take the time off to make sure that I'm straight so that I can get the work done.
Yeah.
So,
No, I mean, we it's good to have you back, man. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we in the early stages where, let me not be a pessimist.
nah, they still miss us.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
doing.
I see a few people hit me
1
up and was like,
minute.
I ain't recording
I
this.
forgot what point
I'm just
was
not at that
that.
space where, like,
I'm at 4 minutes now.
granted, I'm gonna work my ass off. So some people might hear this and might not understand what I mean by it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna still go hard.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just
you say you have 4
to like
minutes. Do it at
sacrifice.
the
Like I'm past that age of
7
like
minute
sleeping in the
mark.
car. Like nah, I'm never doing that.
And not only that, I think parenting definitely changes that.
Niggas be trying. You ain't gonna get away with it like that fast. Oh, not too fast, buddy.
God
But
damn.
it
Do they
was
have
just, it was
timestamps
funny
on this shit or
because
no?
everything that I was
Nope.
worried about last
I don't
week
see any timestamps.
up until that point just left. And it was just like, bro,
I don't see
with
no
the time that you have,
timestamps,
I'm not
dude.
trying to make it seem like I'm going anywhere.
Mhm.
God willing, I live a long life. But it's just like we focus on things that don't
Nah,
matter.
no
And last
timestamps.
week, when I was just sitting in that bed every day, bro, because I barely left the house. I just left the house to go get something to eat. I'm like, bro, all this shit that I be stressing about, bills, this, that, and the third, bro. If I'm gone, you can't get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
That
we
part.
put so much pressure on what
Do
doesn't
it at the
matter. That's why I
20
was like,
minute
going to
mark.
see my
20
family
minute mark.
was the number one thing that was on the top of my mind.
Ways. Now, see, for me, I exhaust all my means to get things done. So, meaning you asking me to step out of what I already do to assist you. If I say no, I'm making it difficult for you, or I'm making it hard on you. And the reality of it is, a lot of times that's not really what's happening. A lot of times we aren't going out of our way to get things done. I know, I just seen this video where this lady said, my child's father is not a deadbeat. He is present enough where it makes it seem like he's a present dad, but he does none of the parenting work. And somebody commented and was like, less of the parenting, more of the posting. And she was like, what that looks like is if my son needs X, Y, and Z, he doesn't provide unless I ask, or I have to beg, or we have to fight through it. And then he does. Or when my son has something coming up, he'll show up, but then he doesn't do the extra work. So I'm doing all the heavy lifting, and then you show up in parenting moments, or you show up in smaller ways. And so many people were like, "Oh my God, I have this same experience." And when you look at the comment section, it's hundreds, thousands of comments.
Real quick, I gotta ask this though. If she don't ask, how's he supposed to know what she need for him if she don't live with him? I guess you could be the kind of father to be like, okay, school coming up, let me go get him some clothes. I got that.
Yeah, but
school coming up, I need to go get some school supplies.
they're not fixed to do that because they don't want the woman taking the money and going off and doing other stuff. That's why they wait until what's being told, hey, this is what's needed. Because, other times when they actually went out to go get the child exactly what it is, what they need without the mother saying so, the mother would get mad and upset because of the money not being there. That's just from what I was told by dudes that be having children and shit like that. I'm like,
yeah,
go ahead and keep doing that because you keep wasting the money versus getting them exactly what's needed and everything else. And then of course we have to fight and whatnot. So I mean, I feel them on that. I wouldn't do that shit either. But I wouldn't be stupid enough to be in a position where I'd have a baby mama. You got to be fucked up.
Right. I know the way me and old girl co-parent is like this. You the custodial parent. You chose this life for us. You chose to be two separate households. You chose for me to be linked to a child support and all that good stuff. And I do things for my kids when they with me. But when it comes to stuff like school supply stuff, she'll go send me like the list of stuff they need, and I'll go get that shit. I'll pay for it myself and take her the school supplies. But like I allow her. I'll just be like, look, I'll let her tell me what she needs for this shit because I can either go get it or I'll give her the money. But it's like she's already getting child support. But I'd rather she has to show me proof of some shit. Like for instance, school lunch fees. She sends me the receipt of like how much that shit costs. But if she was just like, oh, so and so, I'm like, nah, I had to see proof of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that bullshit. because you put
All
us
right.
in this situation.
That right there.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd have to
Hey,
do it.
oh my bad, Dragon. What
I'll
you were
start
saying?
back up. Go ahead.
No, I
No,
was gonna say go to the
I
50-minute
agree
mark.
with it.
50-minute mark. That's right on 50 right there. Oh shit. It took us to a commercial. My bad, folks.
Work. You're gonna look at me like, I mean, well, shit, you're clearly doing something wrong, Jay.
Yeah, you married the wrong person. At the end of the day, people be in relationships and people break up. If that was the case, all of us would be with our high school sweethearts.
Okay, go ahead.
Or
Alex.
whoever our first boyfriend or
Okay.
girlfriend was. That's not how life works.
Bring it back to 45, bro. Like, dog, if you hear this whole entire shit, bro, like the more you hear her, the more you're gonna hate it.
Like you can.
Oh, I could tell, man. I could tell just by looking at her, man. You know what signaled me to how type of chick she was. And I hate to be like this, folks, but you see, and I've said this before. Any woman out there that's got more than 25% of her body covered in a tattoo,
Oh yeah, that's
she
red
for the streets. You see, she got, and that's just what you see. She got from her shoulder down that looks like her elbow or maybe her forearm. Right then and there. Oh, hell no.
Just like
Trauma bonding.
Chest tattoo.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Chest tattoo.
definitely a red flag.
Yep.
And like this is something that clearly affects you.
I mean, she don't have the raptor claws. She don't have the all the frontal. She got natural hair, but still.
Still,
You gotta look at everything.
She ain't say she didn't want it. She might be dropping the album.
But this so even if that's the case, right?
I think she
but
has said
Janae,
it.
but even if that's the case, that's the word I was looking for. You diminish your credibility because on one end, I'm seeing you cry on live about people talking about you online, and then you do this. It's like at this point, I don't believe nothing you're saying because now it's like, do you care people in your business or you don't? Because clearly, every time you get a chance, you do something publicly for people to have something to say. So you clearly like it. So now, next time you say, I don't want people in my business, again, I'm gonna be wrong for saying you're lying. It's like, bro,
but the reality of it is and that's the thing. Again, that's conflating, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you said every chance you get, you got.
Do got
people in your
raptor
business. The
claws.
reality of it is, y'all don't know what this lady is going through behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how much business she got that y'all could be in. You don't know. We don't know when they broke up. You don't know how long ago they've been apart.
Sisterhood.
Oh, okay.
You don't know if
My
her and he
bad.
already-
Okay. My bad. What minute mark is this?
40. That's 45. 45.
Oh, okay. It was at 40. My bad. It was at the 40-minute mark. It's the beginning of the segment. 40 minutes.
Okay, I'll go to right.
My bad. That was on
Okay.
me, guys.
I am leaving this situation because I was treated in this way. This is my perspective. Now, if he wanted to respond, he can. If he don't, he don't. But at the end of the day, when all you have is what she stated. So if from jump, if she stated X, Y, Z, I would see if Clay said, that's a lie, I didn't cheat. Then okay, everybody could then be like, oh, picking a side. There's no side to pick. He didn't ask nobody to pick his side. He didn't say shit.
There's nothing wrong with him being quiet. I mean, you do have to look at it like this. Why should I have to say she lying when the motherfucker already been proven to be a liar? Why do I even have to say shit?
Or who has more to lose, Clay or does she?
She does.
No, Clay actually one that loses the most.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, okay.
Because
I thought you were talking
let's
about
just say-
losing face from this.
Oh, no. Who's going to lose most from this? It was going to be Klay Thompson. You know why? Because history has proven that no matter what the woman does, society's going to take the woman's. They're going to take the woman's side. Example: look at what was that motherfucker's name? You can't even remember his name now. The dude who married Kim Kardashian before she got with Kanye West.
Oh, I can't remember that nigga name.
The basketball player. They was only married for 30 days.
I don't remember.
The nigga could not could not do his job without getting booed on a constantly basis because of the fact that he cheated on Kim Kardashian and they got a divorce.
Look at her now. Can't get her, man. She can get fucked.
She can get fucked. But shit.
Look at Cardi. Cardi can get fucked. As you can see, Mel has just proven. Meg has just proven she can get fucked. I'm gonna take. I'm. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I was gonna say I could tell from looking back, hindsight 2020. I could tell from this one occasion that Clay was gonna get the hell on from Meg, and that was at the ESPY Awards. And I think Max had mentioned this shit too.
Yeah.
At the ESPY Awards, nigga. He mentioned that shit last live. She was acting like a complete ghetto ratchet 304 at the ESPYs.
If you looked at his face the whole entire time, he'd be like,
he was nodding like, yeah. He was nodding like, yeah, I'm finna get rid of this.
Man, why the fuck did I come in this bitch with this flightless bird, man? God damn, boy.
He was nodding his head back and forth like he was nodding. I was like, yeah, he's sitting there now contemplating. Yeah, I'm finna.
He had that look when I remember when Zoom to Thailand interviewed that black woman in Thailand and shit, and there was that husband. That nigga had dreads and shit.
I remember that shit.
He had dreads and shit. And this nigga was just like, he couldn't sink no further in the goddamn sofa. Like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, he was gone.
Why the fuck is she talking like this, bruh? She don't even, why the fuck she even talking about this bitch is a married woman? He like, this goddamn 420 ain't kicking in. Fuck this shit. He's like, I need that medical shit. You know what? Fuck that. I need that weaponized biological that was created in the lab THC. Because I can't sink in this couch even further, nigga. Like, oh my God. That's what Klay Thompson look was on his face of. He was like, man, she lucky this is the middle of the goddamn season, boy. I failed this drug test. I said, fuck it. Fuck it. Suspend me for 2 days, nigga. Suspend me for 3 games. Fuck it. Yeah, man. And so it's what happens when it's what happens when you get with the wrong chick. Example, you got Meg Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
You got Nicki Minaj.
Uh-huh.
You know what happened? You know what's the difference between Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj? When was the last time you heard anything from Nicki Minaj outside of the Turning Point USA, outside of let me see, Turning Point USA, outside of her speaking on behalf of the White House? When was the last time you actually heard Nicki Minaj said anything?
Not much of nothing, man.
I can tell you. You know when it was? Kevin Samuels.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time you heard from Nicki Minaj.
Well, she just got shunned from the Met Gala. They didn't want her there because she's embracing MAGA and ties to Trump.
No, it's the fact that she is no longer part of the in crowd. She's no longer part of the barbecue. She's not invited to the barbecue anymore because of the fact that y'all try to parade a Indian woman as it's crazy. How the fuck y'all want black men to choose Kamala Harris when Kamala Harris didn't choose black men? Kamala Harris overlooked black men not one time, but twice. She got first with Doug, then she got, before Doug was Joe. 2 white men. So you telling me you want black men to pick Kamala, but Kamala overlooked the black man twice? Fuck out of here.
They already trying to circulate rumors that Nicki Minaj and her husband are separated, but that's not confirmed.
Yeah. After all this shit, Nicki Minaj went with her husband, and her husband will be a goddamn fool to leave Nicki Minaj.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Nicki Minaj, you will be a fucking fool to leave. They will both be fools to leave one another. I'm like, shit.
They
Nicki
got children,
Minaj.
they got a nice life. They got children. They got a house. They got homes. But hey,
Shit.
let's continue on with this right here. You said she gonna piss us off. Let's see if she pisses off. She do got eyelashes on.
She stated her experience. That's it. That's all. So I get wanting the public scrutiny.
She got the individuals.
But at the end of the day, she's a public figure, and everybody's gonna be in her business anyway. So why not? Why wouldn't I take the narrative and say my own narrative first?
I mean, again, that's why I say.
Hold on. She said, "Why wouldn't I say my narrative first?" But I mean, there's no confirmed reports that dude cheated on. I mean, the girl that they say he cheated on with has come out and said that I need them to say that I didn't do any shit. I ain't done nothing with it. But who knows, man?
Well, you remember what she said though? See, she's thinking like how Meg Thee Stallion thought. See, Meg Thee Stallion should have shut the fuck up, and she would probably still would have gotten chosen. If Meg Thee Stallion would have shut the fuck up
and didn't say anything about it,
wouldn't say anything. Remember when I said to you that how Glorilla will get picked before Meg Thee Stallion would?
Yeah, because she ain't saying shit. You don't hear Glorilla saying shit.
You don't hear, man, not only you don't hear Glorilla saying shit,
you don't even know who she dating.
She's dating Brandon Ingram, basketball player.
Oh, okay.
But last time I seen Glorilla, and I repeat, last time I seen Glorilla, she was on the news, and you hear her playing the song. It's 5 o'clock, 95 degrees, and that was it. That was it, because it was 5 o'clock and it was 95 degrees that day. Which is funny.
Glorilla looked like she cleaning her appearance up a little bit.
Not only she cleaned her appearance up, shit, you see she got her nose done. Glorilla, she's dressing a little bit more classier now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she was on the news, she didn't look. She looked like she was a entertainer / star, but she didn't have her ass and titties all out and shit. You can see her body, but you really can't see her body.
She was on Elle magazine, dude. A very tasteful picture of her on Elle magazine. She's got pants on, flowy pants on, and a top. You can't really.
Now,
she's just sitting.
How revealing was her top?
It's not. You can't see no cleavage. Absolutely no cleavage.
And that's the reason why I said.
I'll show it to you. Look, real quick. I'll show it to you real quick. Look at this shit. I don't know when this was published, but look how classy this shit is. I mean, she got a leg spread like a man, but look how classy this shit is.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see.
She ain't showing shit.
Great photo. The reason why I said it's a great photo.
She's like doing the same thing. There was another rapper back in the day that did that same pose. I want to say it was
Eve.
Eve. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
You
right.
already
It was
see.
Eve.
You already see she's starting to remove some of her tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what Eve did? When
Eve got chosen. You didn't hear? Eve got chosen.
Eve got chosen, and I guaranteed you this. People might think I might be wrong. I guaranteed you her and Brandon Ingram going to tie the knot.
They probably will, dude. She ain't stupid. Glorilla, but see, Glorilla grew up, even though she grew up in poverty, Glorilla knew her daddy, dog. Glorilla knew her daddy.
Meg Thee Stallion grew up the same way. The difference between Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion is Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't think she had no daddy growing up.
Well, no, I think both her parents died.
Yeah, I know her mom was a rapper, and then she died. Like I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, when Meg was in like what was it, high school or middle school, something like that. She was like adolescent age, I want to say.
See, Meg Thee Stallion was. I felt her and Tory Lanez would have made a great couple. What should have happened was I'm like, shit. There's two things they could have done. They could have just said, "Fuck it, we all three of us in a relationship now." If Meg Thee Stallion would have done that, she would actually have been a bigger star. Tory Lanez would have been a bigger star, and have the friend who Tory Lanez, y'all both was smashing one another. Have Tory Lane like, yo, nigga, I'm the man, and both of y'all my women, and we ain't gonna leave her out. She's gonna handle both of us. She's gonna make sure we straight. Y'all would have had a nice little throuple there. Throuple is a throuple. That's what they call it. That's
I
what
don't know,
kids call it
man.
nowadays.
I don't
Throuple.
know.
Have a nice little three-way relationship, and y'all would have been bigger stars and all that shit. No one would have went to jail. Everybody would have made more money. Everybody would have been happy. But no, Meg Thee Stallion, she's a rag shit, selfish bitch.
Yeah, from what somebody had been mentioning before online is like, have you ever noticed that Meg, as a music artist, you should be putting your life in your work. True indeed. But it's almost like Meg does shit or sabotages shit and then goes and gets in the damn booth. Like she's using it as a way to damn stay relevant or something. You know what I'm saying?
She has, it's what you would call no accountability. That is my problem with Meg Thee Stallion. She has no accountability.
Motherfucker is fine, dog.
Are you serious, nigga?
Her neck down, that motherfucker fine, dog.
Nigga, I couldn't
I ain't saying
look,
she the
man.
finest. I ain't saying she the
You ain't see
finest, but
that
that motherfucker got
she snort she has?
I said neck down, nigga. Butterhead, nigga. That's what I said. Butterhead.
Hey,
Butterhead.
I'm gonna treat you like one of my homeboys. Hey, if that's what you like, man, you like what you like, bro.
I mean to hit. I mean to like. I mean, I bet you that's a good time, dude. She loved sticking that tongue out too. I bet you.
I bet you, man. Try to fuck Meg Thee Stallion, probably like trying to fuck the interstate, nigga.
Yeah, that too.
Good luck, nigga.
Hopefully she been soaking that thing in vinegar or something, doing some kegels.
Nigga, I don't know why. Just Meg Thee Stallion just look like she got an odor to her coochie. I ain't saying her coochie smell. I say her coochie.
She look like she got an older dog. She might be wearing that cover up. She might be wearing that Japanese blossom, nigga.
It's like when you kissing her, you hit the two fingers, and she look like she about to go down. You do a little quick little sniff on.
Boy, you stupid. Hey, you know who I bet got some good. Goddamn old girl from back in the day that ain't married nobody yet, but she probably crazy as shit. Maya? Yeah, she been celibate for like what, 5-6 years now? She said. I don't believe.
I heard
somebody hitting that.
There was two artists, two female singers I've heard that hell, one of them drove a nigga crazy. Was Jessica Simpson.
Really?
Yeah, she was a virgin until she got with Nick.
Yeah, she did. She was.
And remember, she was with Jonathan Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Mayers.
John
Mayers. Yeah, John Mayers. She got with John Mayers, and even John Mayers just like, yo, man.
Old boy
Jessica
broke that
Simpson,
shit in. Old boy broke that shit in for him.
Yeah,
taught her how to ride.
Well, he was just like having sex with Jessica Simpson was. He was like having sex with her was like being addicted to crack cocaine. I was like, damn, nigga, really?
Dude, old boy Nick taught her everything she needed to know. And if that was the first one that got her, and John comes second, man, look at he benefited from all that work Nick put in.
I was just like, damn, really, nigga? He was like, hell yeah, man. He's like, that bitch had that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My ex-girlfriend, my ex-wife was a virgin. And I taught her some things while we was together. Now, if she ever give another nigga, I don't see how it's possible because that bitch crazy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say
But
that.
and the other chick
But, hey,
was Janae Aoki.
I don't know who
Aoki.
that is. I don't know
Or
who that chick is.
she was the chick that sang you're not really a Drake fan. You probably don't know what she was just like oh fuck.
I
Janae Aoki?
wonder how old girl.
She's
Go ahead.
a black Asian looking chick. She used to date Big Sean.
Oh,
in the weekend.
Aoki,
What are you? Is that her name? Aoki. Yeah,
I don't know how
Aoki.
to look that up,
What
but
are you
I wonder how
saying?
Margot Robbie is. Margot Robbie and an old girl that was in Tron. Margot Robbie and an old girl that was in Tron. Janae Aoki. Yeah, I don't think I spelled that shit right. I know I ain't spelled that shit right.
I don't know. Lawrence Briggs' ex-wife had. I don't know.
Oh
She had a.
yeah. I know who that is now. I ain't seen her in a minute. Yeah,
You
she
know what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's
So
pretty. She is pretty now.
So some of the niggas I know, they was like one of the niggas I know talking about he cracked that. He was just like, nigga. He was like, he was like, man.
With them
He
lips
was like,
she got, I know that. Look at it. Remember we was talking about facial structure?
Yeah.
She got high cheekbones. She got glossy ass eyes.
He was he told me this. He wanted to be too detailed. He's but I'm gonna say
That thing
this.
snug. I know
He
that
was
thing
like,
snug.
I wanted to swing on a nigga when I found out it was just going to be a one night stand. I was like, damn, really, nigga? He was like, bruh.
I can believe it.
He was like, bruh, I was about to leave my wife for that bitch. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, no, real talk, nigga. He was like, shit. He was like, hey, that was the only, he was like, nigga, he was like, that was the only bitch I cheated on my wife with, nigga. I was about to leave, man. He was like, man, fuck this family, nigga. I'm with this bitch now.
Hey, man. I can believe him. Good Lord, I can believe him.
He was like, man, fuck this shit. He was like, yo, nigga. He was
boy, look here. And I think she must be African and in Asian or something. She might be African and Asian, dog, because she's got a name like what's this? Janae Aoki Ufuru Chilombo. No, bruh. She African and whatever Asian she mixed with.
Probably Filipino.
Because that's an African fucking name. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I can believe it. Goodness gracious,
my homeboy, see, he a pretty boy, light skinned nigga. He got the bedroom eyes and the beautiful hair and shit. This nigga was just like, yo, man, he was like, yo, I was about to say, fuck these kids, fuck this marriage, nigga. Fuck the family, nigga. He was like, nigga, I was about to move to California, nigga. He was like,
I see why, dude. I see why. Oh, ooh, them legs don't touch, bro. Them thighs don't touch.
And so, yeah, nigga, calm down, nigga. We hear you drooling over the phone, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, but she got all these daggum. She got all these tats though, bro. God, dog.
But also, niggas I have talked to who knows about the bitch. He's just like, yeah, but she crazy though.
I bet
it's
she
like
is. She look crazy.
It's like she's pretty crazy. I was like, oh,
just like old girl that was with what's his face? Used to be Nicki Minaj, like producer. Old girl that was with Safari. The girl that used to be married to Safari. That got kids by him.
Oh, Erica.
Not Erica. Not that chick. Yeah, Erica. Erica's crazy.
Erica. Yeah, that's
that bitch is crazy.
It's crazy. It's and like a lot of brothers
But
say
she
I
pretty
had
too. She just crazy. That motherfucker pretty. She just crazy.
let's see. I had to explain to a lot of brothers. I was like, cute crazy is basically they're beautiful, but because of their beauty, niggas allow their craziness to slide and shit. That's basically what it is.
They ain't get checked. They don't get checked. Or they so beautiful that so many men have approached them and they haven't taken the time to vet these motherfuckers well enough to the point that every fucking relationship they in, they just stack that baggage on top of each other. By the time they get to your ass, they still pretty, but these bitches got a U-Haul full of motherfucking baggage.
Yeah.
They just pulling that shit to every relationship.
Well, it was because I used to have to hate to explain to my homeboys is that I was like, and they got mad at me because I was telling them the truth. I was like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of y'all niggas haven't bagged fine bitches though. And they was just bringing up different women. I was like, she ain't bad. Man, when she get herself together, bro, she bad than a motherfucker. I was like, yeah.
Bad bitches don't have to put shit on.
I was like, bruh, if a bitch gotta get herself together, put up makeup on, she ain't bad, nigga. She only bad 3% of the time, nigga. Majority of the time, she regular. I was like, nigga. I was like, nigga, I fuck you. I'm like, dog, you will fuck her day up, nigga, at a pool, nigga. Or take her out to the lake or the beach, nigga. Her day will be fucked up, nigga. If she thinks she's
Boy, in the 90s, nigga, bitches could jump in the pool.
Because I told niggas, may I never meet that woman with that white dress who we seen in Miami. Thank God in the name of Jesus that I never met that woman. Oh my God. When I'm talking fine, Hispanic chick. All right. First college spring break. We're in Miami. We're at a light. Guy in front of us in a car. Dude on the right of us in a car. Dude behind us, dude to the side. There was a woman behind us on the right. 3 cars. We seen a fine Hispanic woman in a white dress, nigga. Hair blowing with the wind, titties tittying, assing, legs doing their shit. Feet, nigga, was fine in a motherfucker.
I bet she was.
The light turned green, nigga. Nobody moved. I'm going to say this again, nigga. The light turned green. Nobody moved, nigga. I'm in the back seat with my other partner. My partner is the one driving. My homeboy, he's in the passenger seat. All you hear me is like, hey, nigga, look at this chick right here to our right. Everybody looking, nigga. Everybody fucking looking until that wildebeest ass bitch start blowing her fucking horn and shit. And we started, and everybody was like, oh shit. And they started driving. But nigga, we drove at a slow pace and looked.
Oh, I bet you did.
Then we get caught at the next light. We all started laughing because we was like, yo, Shawty was gorgeous.
I bet she was. So she wasn't a 10, she was probably a 20.
Nigga, she was 100, nigga.
Damn.
The nigga who was in front of us, nigga, busted a goddamn U-turn, nigga.
He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go shoot my shot. Fuck this shit.
The nigga was in a Lambo, nigga.
Well, of course, he was supposed to.
He was in a Lambo, nigga. He busted an illegal U-turn, nigga, in front of the police.
Said, fuck it, I'll pay this ticket. I got to get it, but you know what though? Someone that beautiful, dog. How many niggas in a day you think talk to her ass try to get with her, dog?
Not a lot.
She that intimidating?
No, niggas will know they're not.
Or just some niggas know they can't get on that level. Ain't no need fucking with her.
Niggas know that you're not in that. You gotta be in there. It's like, all right, so
that top 0.2%.
One of my childhood friends, whenever me and my girl get married, she's a possibility. She might be there at the wedding. And she's married to a nigga who makes about, his net worth is 300 million. That's his net worth. Niggas in my friends groups, whenever she came over to my house one time, she came over, it was like my first actual real apartment, and she came over for my housewarming party and shit. And I literally had to tell all of my homeboys who was gonna be there, when my childhood friend comes over here, I repeat and I repeat, do not try to holler at her. And I was just like, the reason why I'm not telling you not to holler at her because you ain't good dudes. I'm telling y'all not to holler at y'all to save your ego. One of my partners didn't listen to me. You know what happened?
What happened?
You know what happened?
What happened?
She looked this nigga up. She looked this nigga up and down. She was just like, baby, you don't even make enough money a year to even fucking kiss my feet.
Damn.
Because she came at me at the party. She was just like, get your homeboy before I embarrass him. And I pulled him. I was like, hey, bro, hey, she ain't biting, bro. Just walk away, bro. She ain't biting, bro. I'm trying to save you, bro. She ain't biting. And he's like, man, she gonna bite, cuz, man, I got this shit. And he did something. I forgot what the fuck he did. He did something, and he actually like tried to like hug her on her shoulder and shit. She was like, can you please get off me? And she was just like, I'm sorry, baby. You would never get nowhere. She was like, she's like, that's the closest you would ever get to me. You don't make enough money to kiss my motherfucking feet, baby. It's funny because that's what my roommate said. God damn. He's like, man, and she was just he was just like, he got offended and he had a little bit of drink, and I was just like, come on, bro. He was like, no, fuck that, man. She ain't gonna be there. She was like, man, what he said. She was just like, you cute and all, but you ain't that fine. And she's like, she literally said, the nigga I'm fucking gave me $1 million just to see me naked. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, shit. Which is her husband now. But she was just like, my husband had my first time my man even see me naked, he had to pay $1 million. And before we got like, nigga, she was just cold-blooded.
If you had a dog, would you give a woman $1 million to see her naked?
You said what?
If you had it like that, would you give a woman $1 million to see her naked?
To see her naked? Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
You would give her $1 million. If you had it like that, you give her $1 million.
If my homegirl had Facebook, I would show you what she looks like.
Yeah, I got that. I got that she's fabulous. I'm not saying that she's not. I'm saying, cause I've never seen it. I'm just saying, with your attitude, the way you are now, Max, the way you are, how about you can get women and shit. If you had it like old boy had it, you would give her $1
Yes, I would.
million
Yes, I would. I would.
when you really wouldn't have to do that to see her nigga. You just use your damn mouthpiece. You got the money. You probably picked her up in a lamb. You know what I'm saying? You think you really had to pay her $1 million to see her nigga?
She's prime. All right. So before there was Instagram, okay. So I remember her last time me and her had a conversation because you got to realize she grew up in poverty like us. Like it was me, her, Jason. She grew up in poverty. And so she was very extremely conservative. When I mean conservative and shit, I didn't knew she was fine like that until our freshman year of college. Like because she was one of these chicks that used to make herself uglier so girls wouldn't get jealous. Now you understand what I'm talking about?
I get it, man.
Like she used makeup to make herself uglier.
I mean, I got it. I understand where you're coming from, Max. I'm just saying it's hard for me to think that a man, like I'm saying, of what I know about you and how you are, right?
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to believe that you having $300 million.
Yeah, I have $300 million. If I had
and you
$300
having the
million
mouthpiece in the
and
game, pause. The mouthpiece in the game, pause, that you have. That's why I was asking, do you think that you would have to give someone $1 million to see them naked? Because obviously, if her husband now gave her $1 million to see her naked, he felt he had to.
I'm just going to say this. She's Japanese, Brazilian, and Colombian mix. Best way I could describe her, she looks like fuck, hold on, I can show you right now. Hold on, let me see if I
guess what I'm trying to get to.
Do you remember the Transformers 3?
Mm-hmm.
The girl that they replaced her with? The girl that they replaced her on Transformer 3?
Mm-hmm. Blonde hair chick.
Yeah, she's a Victoria's Secret supermodel.
Uh-huh.
If you look on her Instagram and look at the Hispanic chick, that's her friend.
Oh, her friend is the girl that you're talking about.
Yeah, and the reason why she was no longer a Victoria's Secret model is the fact that her titties got bigger.
Okay.
And not her titties got bigger because
so the one after
plastic surgery.
You talking about Nicola Peltz? Is that the one that played after Megan Fox? No, that's not her.
It was the let me see, not the. It was the
Rosie
one where he.
Whitley. No, that's not her either. Megan Fox. Oh, Rosie Huntington Whitley, the tall white girl.
Yes,
she's tall as fuck. Okay, yeah, she's bad.
She was. But, yeah, that's one of her friends.
I'm going to her IG right now. I'm going to her IG. Now I feel you. I feel you, bro. I'm not saying that I don't feel you on that. I'm just saying that it's just hard. I guess what I'm getting at is this: if a man has $300 million, he can have any woman in the world.
Yes.
And for him to pay a woman $1 million just to see her naked, but then again, I guess that makes sense because I mean, look at the sheikhs in UAE. What they be doing with them chicks in the allegedly in the Dubai porta potty shit.
Well, it was funny because she told me, she was like, you know, this motherfucker paid $1 million just to see me naked. I was like, get the fuck out of here. She was just like, I can't believe he gave me $1 million just to see me fucking naked. And she was just like, I'm going to fuck him on Friday regardless, but I can't believe I can't believe he paid $1 million. I was like, yo, homie was impatient, and her husband, you will see him with a lot of these some of the same fine women. You will see him with very fine women, but in my opinion, she could have been a how fine she is. She
And
could
she
have been a
got
movie
real
star.
dark. She got real dark hair.
You will have to figure it out, good sir.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Because I ain't seen no
Look
pictures
for
of
the-
her. I ain't really seen her with no pictures of nobody. With anybody. She has a lot of modeling pictures and shit. I think I gotta go into her other shit that's on here. That's a skinny bitch. That chick's skinnier than a motherfucker, bro. Oh, she's married, I guess. She's got
Yeah,
kids, I
she's
guess.
married. Yeah, she's married. But the
Yeah,
funny part about it is, but yeah, that's neither here and there. But the funny part about it is the fact that there's some women, most men know that your money ain't right for these chicks.
Yeah, don't even
Now
try.
every guy know, hey, every dog got his day. They just like, they know they like shit. You like, it's like this one time I smashed a extremely fine chick just off of the fucking, it was just, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a cologne I was wearing. Maybe I was funnier that night. God damn it. Maybe the stars were aligning the right fucking way, nigga. But it was something about me that night she thought was so fucking attractive that me and her we smashed in the pool house. But it's just sometimes, you know, hey, the stars might be aligning and shit, but I don't want to say her name, but I'm just gonna go her nickname. Paris. Anybody in the homies who know what I'm talking about, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Paris. Everybody know what type of chick Paris was. Paris was a fucking bitch. She's a fucking bitch. I love her to death, but she's a fucking bitch. Shout out to Rachel. I miss you too, Rachel. Shout out to you, Rachel.
Yeah, man, it's getting late in the now. It's getting late in night.
Well, Rachel was
this thing up.
Oh, we can wrap it up. My bad. So Rachel, I'll get back. We get back to this, but Rachel, she's this was back in the days before I got saved and I was on the block and shit. But I used to hook Rachel up all the time and shit. And I'm sorry, bro. That's the reason why I'm glad I don't got the same homeboys I have. Because all these niggas try to fuck all the chicks that I used to bring around and shit. And
I knew a couple of dudes like that. I cut their ass off.
And it was just like, I used to have to tell them, I was like, yo, bro, do not touch the fucking merchandise, nigga. Oh, you
If you gotta tell a nigga that, boy, look here. Them some thirsty ass niggas. You can't trust niggas like that, dude. Because we had something around our group, dog. It was like, shoot, dude. If that's your girl, you ain't got to ever worry about me, motherfucker, saying shit to her, dog.
Wasn't my girl.
If that's community coochie, it's different. But that don't mean I have a right to just go and just try to just damn always get around or try to get with every bitch you bring to the house. We didn't do that shit. No, we didn't do that shit at all.
Not my, wasn't even my girl. She was just one of part. She was just one of my clientele and shit. And
Oh,
I used to just be like, no, it was
Dude, that'll
just
mess up
like,
your money though. That'll mess up your money, motherfuckers doing shit like that too though.
well, they just didn't understood that, like, they didn't understood. I was just like, you gotta understand, half of these bitches that I'm dealing with, the reason why that they fuck with me the long way is because they don't have to read my mind. Like, I even told Rachel, I was like, Rachel, I would fuck you. But my problem is with you, Rachel, is if I fuck with you, I will be forced to do more than I'm willing to goddamn do. And just because I'm not willing to do more than I want to do, you will never have to worry about me making a pass on you.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Yeah, man, but
sometimes that honesty will get the pussy thrown at you.
She tried to throw at me one time. She tried to throw it at me one time and she was drunk. I was just like, nope, this is a
I don't like
setup.
drunk
Fuck
pussy.
no.
I don't like drunk pussy.
Oh, you never sleep the bitch before? Oh.
I'm just saying
It
I
had
don't
to
like
be
drunk.
your
I don't
woman,
like
nigga.
drunk. I don't like drunk pussy, dog.
That's the best shit. Nigga.
Drunk pussy's lazy pussy. Them bitches get lazy when they drunk. I ain't had one of them women that get active when they. You know, you got people that get drunk different ways. You got your funny drunks. You have your damn passed out drunks. You have your mad drunks. I just don't fuck no drunk pussy. I fuck with high pussy, but drunk pussy, no. I ain't drunk.
Oh, nope. Well, I guess you want to wrap
man,
it up?
we got to wrap this thing up, man. I got to get up in the morning, man. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, peoples.